Thank you so much for being here. We are still wearing pink in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So thank you for joining the live. We're going to talk all things going live. And I call this the Pink Power Edition because I want to make sure we shine a light on breast cancer awareness. So we're going to talk about that as well briefly, just so that you all know to make sure you are, um, if you are having got your mammogram or haven't got an exam recently, it's time to get that done, friends. So let me make sure I turn this down. That was loud, wasn't it? So thank you so much for being here. So we are going to get started in a second. We're going to do some engagement on the TikTok streets. We're going to do that in a little bit. And then we also are going to do what I call live pop quiz edition. So, hello, yes, Michelle. How are you, friend? I try my best to get over here on time. How's everything going? Hello, friend. You know what? I had a note and I didn't send out our Zoom. I forgot about it. I forgot to schedule a Zoom. I had a note sitting here saying we were supposed to meet today. So, let me know if there's another day during the week that could work for you, and I will be sure to schedule that. I can actually schedule it now as we speak so that we can connect and chat. I currently don't have anything available. Maybe if we did like a Tuesday morning, if you're available, but let me know if that works. I'm gonna make sure. I want to make sure that I'm gonna put it on the calendar now. If you give me a date, you said you're available this coming Monday. Monday at 9. Can we, what about Tuesday? Only because Monday mornings usually become Tuesday is my work day. What about Wednesday? Wednesday at 8 p.m. Your 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. Um, so maybe next Friday. Next Friday it is. Okay, I'm gonna put it in my calendar now. I'm actually going to. That's the 10th, next Friday the 10th, and then I will, let me grab your email on my listserv. Perfect. I miss our chats. I know I miss them too, friend. Let's see. I am gonna put that there. It's so funny. I got so many Michelles. Okay, I grabbed you. So I'm putting it on the calendar now. My friends who chat with us. Let's see. Actually, I didn't grab it. Hold on one second. Let's see. Will that be it? There we go. So yeah. So I missed them as well. I grabbed it. So we're gonna. Good morning, everyone. How are you, everyone? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everyone joining us this morning. We're going to talk all things going live in just a second. I'm sending a message. I'm getting it on my calendar. I want to make sure I put it out there on our for us to meet too, so that way I have it. How's everyone doing? So we're going to talk housekeeping in just a second so that you guys know all the things you should be doing to support the live. And let me know if you have any questions. Let's see, let me close that out. That's not right. Let me know if you guys have any questions. We're going to talk all things going live in a second. My moderator, yes, Michelle, is in the building so she can answer questions as well. Appreciate you guys. I know I am looking distracted, but I want to get this out before I actually start my live. Thank you for the house rules, Michelle. We are already in October. That is so crazy. Okay. I can't believe this. This year is going by fast. I say the whole year. It feels like before I blinked, we're in October. All right, friends. Michelle, give me 30 seconds. I'm going to have this sent to you. I just need to copy paste it, and it will be sent over to you. And we'll be meeting next Friday at 9 a.m., 8 a.m. your time. Okay, so we got this. Okay. Um, there we go. Hello, friends. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Appreciate you all being here. My moderator, yes, Michelle, is here. Thank you so much. She can answer questions for you. Definitely connect with her because she can answer questions about optimizing your YouTube. You said it's me? Who is me? Who is me? Hi, friend. How are you? I feel like I should know you, but who are you? Like it's me. Is it Pals? Pals, you got another account? Just to be on the safe side. Is it you, friend? Let me know. I uh thank you so much. Let me know who you are, friend. Okay, but this is not a real person, but I appreciate you being here. We are going to get chatting in a second. I'm going to get us over um, to TikTok in a second. Hello, friends. Thank you all for joining. Appreciate you all being here. I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. I was doing multitasking, so we're going to get started in a second. I go I go live on TikTok. We're gonna co-stream over there, and I talk all things going live. And I am a TikTok creator network agency. So you're welcome to learn and grow and understand how to go live and how to build your community. I'm gonna talk about the platform over there. I'm gonna give some tips and strategies for you to build your community as you're live streaming. Also, on YouTube, this becomes a playlist. So make sure you like the live, comment, and subscribe so you can get my content in the future. You can also click the bell so you'll know when I post and when I go live. And my moderator, yes, Michelle Crochets is in the chat. She's moderating. So feel free to ask her questions. Let me know if you have any questions. But ask her questions about YouTube. She can help you with optimizing your profile, also branding. And so making sure you're able to connect with your audience on YouTube as well. So let me know if you have any questions. We're going to skedaddle over on the TikTok side of the streets. Feel free to comment and stay relevant to the chat. So I say this if this is 18 years and older, so make sure you're staying focused on the content of live streaming as well as if you're not 18, you can't live stream on TikTok. So I say this is not the right live for you. So you want to make sure you are getting the information you need if you are looking for another conversation. Okay. All right, friends, we are going to go live. Appreciate you. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you. I see your friend. Thank you so much. We're going to go live and get to chatting over there. And so I always want to make sure I am, my curls, I'm answering questions as well. Is this someone? I don't think so. I don't think so. No, I think that was somebody trolling. But yeah, it's as long as they behave themselves. So once they're not, then we can let them exit stage left. So we're fine. But no, I don't think it's a real person. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you all being here. Oh, Michelle said nope. She ain't got time for it. Sorry, friend. All right, so let me get to going. I got a couple things I'm going to talk about over on TikTok. So we're going live over there. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much, everyone. This is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. We are talking all things going live. Let me know if you have questions. This live stream is for my friends that don't know how to go live and you're looking for tips and strategies to go live. And if you are nervous, afraid, or shy, this is a great live for you to learn and grow. I always tell people I want to make sure you have the right mindset and you can do it, but it's just a matter of being consistent. Hello, Coach Kat. How are you, friend? How's everything going? Thank you so much for being here. How is everything going? Thank you for joining the live, flying in. How you doing, friend? Hello, Unwritten Unstoppable. Appreciate you joining as well. Thank you all for coming in. Good morning. How are you? I'm doing well. You changed your name, friend. Look at you. I love it. We need to chat. I need to follow up with my creator network person. She actually was away, so now she's back, and so now I need to jump back in on that conversation with her. So let me keep you posted. I still don't have an update, but let me keep you posted. Unless you want to try again, maybe we should try again and see if anything's changed. How you doing, friend? All the people coming in, I appreciate you all joining. Thank you so much. I'm going to share out my live. Appreciate everybody here as well on the YouTube side of the streets. So, hello, Love Universified. How are you, friend? I love it. Thank you so much for coming in. We're going to share out the live so we can make sure our friends know we are live, and we're connecting over there. And I'm going to send it out right now. And so we're going to do a couple things today. I hope all is well. Let me know if there's any questions in the meantime. Um, And so I'm setting up my page now, and that way I can chat and answer questions as well. Okay, so thank you all for joining the live. I appreciate you guys. My fan club friends, make sure you guys are supporting the live by tapping, sharing out the live as well with your supporters. I really appreciate all the support. I just heard back from TikTok. It's the same generic message. Ugh. TikTok, do better. I did my stickers now. I need to place them. What do you mean place them? What does that mean? Written Unstoppable. Place them into your fan club. I'm assuming that's what you're saying. And do you know how to do that? You would just go, where do I put my new stickers? Okay, let's show. Hello, friends coming in. I'm going to show you real quick. So follow me because I did this the other day. So let's do this. I'm pulling up the little man so you can see the little green screen so you guys can see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to pull up my screen. And then give me 1 second. So we're going to show this one. Ooh, sorry. Okay. So Miss Darlene, follow me for a second. Hello, 3X. How are you, friend? 3X Essential. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. So you'll see right here, it says, if you are in your fan club, so you know how to get to the fan club on the live home screen. Good morning, Leanne. The fan club on the live home screen. So that means you go to TikTok Studio. You'll see, I think they changed it officially to post, although my other account still says tools. Tools and live at the top under the TikTok Studio. Go to the live side, click that, scroll down to where it says tools and resources. Under tools and resources, you see fan club. Fan club is one of those. So my fan club is called the Go Live Fan. And if you click here, you'll see Go Live Fam. But under here, you'll see you have to go to the side that says fan club. This one says your top fan club members. And if you click to this side, it says fan club zone. Scroll down, you get to stickers. Once you click that sticker area, it'll be a place where you could upload them. So they should be, ideally they're in your camera roll. They're saved to your camera. How you doing, Dr. Michelle? And so they're saved there so you could just quickly upload them. TikTok does need to approve them too. So you got to be mindful that it may not immediately populate for you. So you have to make sure that they're approved first. But yeah, so you should upload them and they should work ideally. Let me know if that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions while I have this still up. But it's stickers. And once you click stickers, you can add your stickers there. Okay? Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Hello, Hollycube. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Dr. Michelle, thank you for sharing out the live. I appreciate you, friend. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I appreciate all the support. So, you say great. Polly Pure Breed, how are you, friend? You say great. So everybody coming in, I appreciate you all sharing out the live and liking the live as well. Thank you for all the support. So we're gonna get to talking. Hey, so we're gonna do something. This is going to be a couple different ways for you to do and find. Happy Friday, friend. So a couple different ways you can engage with your community. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to play. We're going to kind of do, we're going to probably do our, we are going to do our poll, okay? We're going to do a poll. But I think I'm gonna do a spin on this, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I want to see. Maybe I'll let some people get in real. You are glowing. You are so gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you. I take compliments. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I had so highly cute this for you, friend. I had to pull out the vote for pink. I was like, where is some more pink? I found this in the back of the closet. So I pulled this out. This is like a little capelet type thing, or a little shawl type thing. What is it? More like a little, I don't know what it's called. A jacket thing, something that I got on. Pink is your color. Is it pink is my color? Okay. All right. For Holly Q, and this is the Pink Power Edition. I will take it. Okay, friends, I will take it. This is for my friend Holly Q. I think red is my color. I probably need to wear a little bit more red, but that's okay. Thank you so much, friends. Actually, it's funny, you guys putting the stickers out there. It actually is like one of my brand shades that I use, that coral pink, soft pink color. So I do like pink, I really do. I just don't own a whole lot of it. And so yeah, looks good on you. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you all. So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna talk. Why you say my network is unstable? Interesting. We'll see. You say right. um, so what we're going to do today, we're going to talk a little bit. I do want to give you guys a choice. I think I'm going to do a little spin on it though. But so we're going to do this. We're going to pull up my little pop quiz. I have a pop quiz, a poll, I'm sorry, poll. And we're going to do this. And we are going to start. I'm just going to put this up. So there's a poll up here. You guys should be able to see this. There's a poll. I want you guys to vote. So I'm showing you this feature, so this is something you can do with your audience. You can create a poll. So there's a poll up there for you guys to click to. And depending on how you vote, you can click there and do a vote, okay? And it says what we're gonna work on today, depending on the results. Now, I still think number one is something I'm probably gonna do, but we'll see what wins. But again, I want to show you guys this feature because I don't do it enough. Good morning. How you doing, Coach Rhonda? I don't do it enough, and I probably should. I should have made it 2 minutes because it's going pretty quickly. But I don't do it enough. But there are ways you can kind of engage your audience so that you can do polls and have them. You can create your own customized poll too. And you can have them vote. I like polls, and I have used it. Can also use it more. Yes, I like polls. Okay. You guys said content creation. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? I only got 6 votes though. So let's see if I can, let me see. Can I extend it? Let me extend it. Let's see if I can extend it. I should be able to. Uh-oh, I think it's gonna make me restart it. Okay, we're gonna do it for, I'm gonna do it for 5 minutes only because more people coming in. So we wanna make sure. But I'll do some content creation, so that I will do, and we'll do a couple different things. Hello, thank you so much for being a title gifter for the finger hearts. Appreciate you, Dr. Michelle. So if you guys want to revote, so it's there. I should have made it longer to begin with, and with the thinking that people want to do content creation, I was going to do a pop quiz because I know the questions, some of the questions that keep coming up to me. Super fans is something that we probably need to lean into a little bit more. So I'll probably save some space for that. If not this afternoon, maybe tomorrow. Save a little space for super fans because it keeps coming up. And it is something you guys should activate. So Mr. Arlene is putting some stickers in. Pop quiz are good too. I know I'm thinking I want to do a pop quiz on y'all so y'all can just, because I didn't do a Wednesday and I realized, I was like, why didn't I do a Wednesday? But I think Wednesday was the day when I had to leave early. So I was, especially my 4 o'clock, I had to get off early. And then in the morning I was talking about breast cancer awareness. It was October 1st. So I don't think Wednesday became top of mind for me to do the pop quiz, but I didn't do it. So I was thinking, well, maybe I'll do it today. I probably will do it at the 4 o'clock. So if I don't do it this morning, I probably will do the pop quiz in the afternoon so you guys can kind of get to understanding some of the features here. The poll, like I said, it's a really quick interactive feature you could create before you start your live. It's actually under the area that says interact. That's where viewers' wishes is located as well. And then you can create these customized polls. And so you just have a few questions you want to ask your audience. So, and then TikTok actually has some template questions in there, so you can turn those on if you want to as well. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you joining. Let me know if you have any questions. You know, tapping my screen is not working still. That's interesting. TikTok, did you take that off? I wonder what is happening there. That's interesting. Is anybody else experiencing that? I know sometimes they turn on things and they turn it off, and I'm just kind of surprised by that. Good morning. How you doing, the official Tan Squad? Appreciate you. How you doing, friends? So I was going to say anything but content creation. You say anything but content creation. Is that because you like, oh, content creation, oh, or you like, I got this. I know the content creation. You know, it is one of those things where everybody's trying to figure out the, you said TikTok shop. You said TikTok shop. 3X, you said TikTok shop. You said, I need some TikTok shop info. Yeah, content creation is trending, y'all. You said quiz. Y'all want to do the quiz. Look at there. I love content creation, but can always learn. Yes. You know, there's content creation for me is it's one of those things where I have to just allocate the time for it. And I just need to lean into that and just make the time for it. It's funny, my 9 o'clock hour between 8:30 and about 9:30, I could do it. But what happens is inevitably somebody, one of my friends call, my husband calls, somebody know, they all know that I'm typically not live then now. And they're like, okay, let me talk to her now. And so I never do my content creation. But that is the time I in my mind I've had allocated for content creation. I really get it done now. So I got to do better. You should shop or quiz. Gotcha. Shop or quiz. We'll sprinkle a little bit of, I don't know how much shop I'm going to be able to do. Shop, let me know if you have a specific question. Shop to me takes a little bit more time and effort because there's so many aspects to it, especially when it comes to getting TikTok shop. You know, people often ask that question of how to get it. So I'm happy to share. Oh, 3X, yeah, 3X Central. Is this your only account? Let me know if this is your only one. Because yeah, you wanna start working on getting TikTok shop with where you're at right now with your follower count. Hello, Natty Nat. Hello, friends coming in. Appreciate you all. Thank you for the shares. Glow with Cassie. Thank you so much for being here. It's just time consuming. It is. It is. It is. Especially if you know, there's to me there's like a little checklist of things I always want to kind of make sure I consider and do. And sometimes it hits, sometimes it hits, sometimes it miss. Okay, and so you know, you never know in my opinion if it's going to be a total hit or not. So I don't know. Good morning. Thank you so much. I think some of it is just the algorithm. You know, you're at the mercy of TikTok. I have it with the username, but I have another user or account. Say that again. I have it with this username, but I have another user and account. Oh, did we finish? Okay, we finished. Okay, content creation 1. Pop quiz was 2nd. Oh, well, I guess it was a tie with the other 3. Okay, the other 3 were a tie. So we'll start with some content creation stuff. Okay. So, you know, really quickly, just so you guys, everyone who's coming in, we had a quiz that was up here. It was a pop quiz. And essentially, it was a custom quiz. So you can create a quiz for your community. Depending on your topic, it may be a good thing to do. You never know if there's something in particular your community wants to hear from you. Okay. So you can have that customized quiz set up. I'm about to switch between 2. So 3X, which one has the most followers? Because that's something you want to consider with TikTok Shop. Or that's something you want to think about. You probably do want to have 2 accounts. I'm going to say that. And depending on how quickly and how much you want to focus on TikTok Shop, one of those you want to probably allocate for that. So just so the algorithm knows that this is your shop page, you can post shoppable products, shoppable videos, on it. And it could be ideally in a niche, but maybe if you wanted to cover a couple different niche products, you could. So it's just TikTok Shop just kind of takes over. It's a different. I say when you think about TikTok being highways, if you're on the TikTok Live highway and regular content creation, for your topic, for your niche, versus TikTok Shop, by the way. It's a different one, in my opinion. Um, uh, I can't tell the difference. They look like the same name. Which one? This account will say the one that I just wrote this on, or the other one. They look like the same name. I think that's what you're saying, that there's two different accounts with the same name. Um, so yeah, so that's what it is. So okay, so we'll do content creation. We're gonna slide over there and just talk about a couple things. So let me know in the chat if there's something specifically you want me to share, because I'm happy to share. We can talk about this broadly, and just so that you guys kind of know how to post content, how to create content. So there's a couple different ways you can do it. Hello, Astro. How are you, friend? There's a couple different ways you can do it. Dr. Lisa, I had a question. As newly gained 1,000 followers in the creator affiliate program. So this is a TikTok shop program. Question. Sure, friend. Yeah, you did just get to 1,000 followers. Did you, congratulations. Did you get into the affiliate program, or you're saying now what? How do I get into it? Is that the question? Repost. Thank you so much. Yes, definitely repost the page. Thank you for the support. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate your support. Make sure you are liking the live, sharing it out as well. Appreciate everyone being here. My phone's running hot. So let me know if you got in or not. The official Tan Squad. And if you wrote something, you might have gotten filtered. So just be careful with that, because I don't see it yet. All right. So when it comes to content creation, there's a couple different ways you can do it. Thank you. Yes, I've gotten accepted and need a little direction. Okay. Let's do this. TikTok shop, because it does take a little time. If you guys are willing to come at the 4 o'clock, I'll make it a shop conversation. I'm totally fine with that. I think it just requires me to kind of talk through, now that you have it, if that's the premise I need to go. And then it sounds like 3 Essential is like, okay, how do I get it? So those are 2 different conversations. But I'm happy to make that part of a shoppable topic for the 4 o'clock when I come back at 4. Okay? And then more than likely I'll turn on my shopping cart and do all that stuff too, so I can make it a little bit more more traffic. You said I can be there. Yes, I will be there at 4 p.m. Yeah, 4 p.m. Eastern. You said I have shopped, nothing in there. Okay, so it sounds like you do have on your other account. So maybe there's another account that you have, TikTok shop creator, not seller. I just want to make that distinction as well, on another account. So that's totally fine. I'll make that 4 o'clock a shop conversation, and we can just kind of walk through some of the things you need to do when it comes to adding products. I tell people there's some things you want to keep in mind. How you doing, Bia? There's some things you want to keep in mind. Look at you. You said, I did it. You added your stickers or my stickers? Then my 3X Essential, the shop. Gotcha. So there is a shop page. Okay, gotcha, friend. So, yes, so 4 o'clock, I will make that shop conversation. Things you want to look at. I'll use my phone. We'll go to my shop account, and I'll just kind of walk you through some things to consider. You said my stickers. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Which one will be talking about creator versus shop? I want to invite a couple people. Creator. Okay, y'all, give me 1 second. I got to pull out my candle. My candle's here. Those who know the candle was the main prompt a couple years back. So we're going to use candle. We're going to use lip gloss. Okay. So TikTok shop for seller. So TikTok shop is the umbrella. There's TikTok shop for seller, and there's TikTok shop for creator. Okay. So for seller means that you make your own candles, you make your own jewelry, you make your own t-shirts, whatever it is, you have your own product and you have it as a shop on your page. Okay. And that means you have a business account. I don't know much about the seller side because I don't make a product. So I don't talk about seller as much because I don't know all the details surrounding the seller side of things. So that's TikTok shop for seller. If you are someone who has a product that you're selling, you can have people promote your product and they are creators. All of us are called creators on TikTok. Hello, Fred. And so they can become an affiliate for you. So the lip gloss Elf, this company, they make lip gloss and lipstick and stuff. You can be an affiliate for Elf, and you can promote their lip gloss as a TikTok shop creator. So you're an affiliate, you have a creator account, and you have a showcase on your page. If you have a shop on your page, that means you are a seller and you have your own products that you're going to populate in that shop. So I just want to make that distinction for some of the people in the room that didn't know the difference. I'm assuming you know Astro by that question, but I will focus only on the creator side. Okay, that's why I pulled up the elf and I put my candle down. So I'm gonna only focus on the creator side because that is something I'm familiar with. I've been there. Yes, I have both. You do have both. Okay, so you are selling your own products as a shop, and then TikTok gave you the showcase so that can help promote your products as an affiliate too. Okay, good. This means okay. So I don't do the seller side. So thank you, Michelle. Appreciate your friend. Yeah, I don't know the seller side. So and there is people out there who can support sellers. Um, the seller side, from my understanding, there is a lot of help that's needed because it's not very intuitive. I'll say the creative side isn't as well. It's not very intuitive, but I hear the seller side is times 10 worse because there's a lot of nuances to it. You have to make sure you have all your I's dotted and T's crossed for products to be populated in your shop. So there's a lot that goes on there. So yes, seller side I don't do. I don't talk about it much because like I said, I don't do it. This account actually is a business account, but TikTok Creator Network program is different. It's a different program. ChatGPT to help me set it all up and get through it. Okay, well that's a great resource. So anybody who's looking for seller support, that may be what they need to do. Just go to ChatGPT to get everything set up for them. TikTok didn't at one point allow sellers to have showcases. So I'm actually curious about that because that just rolled out probably like the summer. I'm gonna say May, June. And so now sellers have showcases also. So I don't know how that works because I assumed you still are, maybe they allow you to put other people's products in your showcase and promote other people's products because they're like, well, you selling, you might as well, sell somebody else's stuff too. But I thought it was always a little, so the stories I've heard is that it's very specific to what you can promote and sell. So I think the showcase is actually different than what the average creator has access to. But don't quote me on that. But I've heard some nuances to the showcase for sellers too. Okay, so I just wanted to say that. This is a great combo. You're welcome. I know. And like I said, TikTok shop is a whole conversation in itself because it does take some time because there's so many different things about it. Happy Cancer Wellness, Breast Cancer Awareness, yeah. And Happy Blindness Awareness Month. Oh, wow. And I know Coach Jesse talked about domestic violence awareness too. So yeah, this October is pretty jam-packed with things going on. Yeah, so thank you so much, Black Lotus. So yeah, TikTok shop is a whole thing. And so just know when it comes to the creator side or the seller side, yeah, you got to be ready for it. And we are now officially in what they call quarter 4. Okay, October kicks off quarter 4. So this fourth quarter of the year is where the holidays, you got the Halloween, you got Thanksgiving, you got the holidays throughout December, Hanukkah, Christmas, all the things, Kwanzaa, all the things that are happening in the holiday period. So there's a lot that TikTok shop is writing on. So I say that to you all. Thank you all for joining. How you doing, Coach Chantel? It's good stopping in to see you today. Thank you for the follow as well. So I say that because it's important for you to understand during this period, things shift a little bit. So the attention is on TikTok shop. So I don't want you guys to feel as if, well, wait a minute, I'm not getting the views, I'm not getting the engagement. I gave you kind of a little secret cheat code is to turn on your shopping cart. And that way you have a little bit more traffic that's being diverted to your live because of that. So just keep that in mind. Do you know now you can put 3 gifters at one time in your flash goal? I've seen another creator do it. No, I didn't see that. I'm gonna check it out in a second. And not your flash goal, your live goal. Flash goal is TikTok's goal. So your live goal. So let me reset my live goal. So if I reset it, I don't see where I could add multiple gifts. That I don't see. So maybe I haven't gotten that feature yet. Yeah, I haven't gotten that feature. Um, so yeah, I don't see it. But I think it's available for TikTok Live Studio. Oh, nice. Um, Leanne said it might be a live studio. So creators be sellers of their own products. 3X. I don't know the answer to that. What I understood, here's a workaround that people would do, and I don't know if this is now not needed. Sellers would have two accounts. They would have their business account, and then they would have a personal account. And their personal account, they will become an affiliate. They would have a showcase on that personal, but they will be an affiliate for their business account, for their business products. So that's how people typically do it. I don't know if they now gave sellers a showcase to now not have to do that. I'm not sure. Possibly, that's possibly why they did it. But again, I'm not on the seller side. But like I said, I knew there were some limitations to the showcases for sellers. Here she had 3 different gifts at once. Interesting. I've only seen that on international accounts. We are getting it too. Oh, with a question mark? Possibly. Yeah, Leanne, she's familiar with Live Studio. So it seems like maybe that's a feature already rolled out on Live Studio. So maybe that's where it's from. Hey, you all, I'm fairly new trying to learn how do you get shopping carts set up. All right, y'all. My content creation, my little poll backfired. I should have just said make this a shop conversation, huh? I appreciate everybody coming in. Thank you for the follows. To see everybody coming into the live. I love it. Okay. So let's do this. Um, Cameron, is that it, Cameron? Thank you so much for being here. We took you all. I know y'all just we went all down that TikTok shop lane. So okay, I know y'all voted. We voted, y'all. We had a poll. We had a whole poll. Content creation came up. Yes, that's it. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Okay, so content creation was the conversation that was on deck. However, TikTok shop, my friend Cameron, thank you so much. It sounds like now I'm gonna look at your profile. It looks like you don't have enough followers yet. Do you have shop? So let me know. And what I was saying is that I will come back at 4. My 4 o'clock, I come live 2 times a day, 10 a.m. and 4 o'clock, and we can go deep dive into shop. I could talk about the shopping cart. We could do all that. I don't know if you have TikTok shop yet. See where your poll takes us. I know the poll was like, look here, these are all ideas, options for us to discuss. It's Q4. So we will all want to know. Laugh out loud. That's true. That is true. Q4 does make you kind of, I'm not even close. You said I'm not even close. Okay, Kim. Um, okay. Show of hands. Let's do a new poll. We're just going to do a quick poll. Show of hands if I need to take this down TikTok shop. Smiling face, TikTok shop. Crying face, we're going to do some content creation. And you know what? I can talk about content creation in the context of TikTok shop if y'all need me to do a shoppable video. Maybe I'll do that. 4 p.m. works for me. Kim said, no, I need it. Leah said, cry face content. We need to talk about the content. Smiley faces. All right, y'all. Oh, I love it. I love it. You guys are so funny. Okay, so I'm happy. Stick to the 4 p.m. Okay, stick to the 4 p.m. Okay, TikTok shop. TikTok shop for 4 p.m. We will talk about TikTok shop. My friend, I will take what you give. Okay. Okay, so we're going to stick to content creation. There's a couple things we can do. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Thank you so much for that, friend and heart. Here's what we'll do. 4 p.m. I will start the conversation. So my friends who need TikTok shop, who are like, okay, how do I get this thing? Because again, I teach about telling the algorithm that you really want it. Everything you do in this app is all about what you click, what you engage with, what you watch. Okay? So I'm going to talk about that. and there's a whole strategy behind it. It's up to you in terms of how you, um, employ the strategy. But I'll talk about that, and that's how you get TikTok Shop. I mean, theoretically, if you do all the things I tell you to do, you can have TikTok Shop probably in, depending on how much time you want to allocate to it, you can probably have TikTok Shop in probably 2 weeks at max. 2 weeks. So mid-October, you'll get approved. But it does require you to do that engagement. Probably, if I was to say committing time to it, 30 minutes to an hour. In 2 weeks, you can have TikTok Shop. So that's what I will say. It could even be quicker. That's what I will say. But it requires you to do the engagement. So I'm going to talk about that, and I'll do that at 4 o'clock. I'll start there, and then I'll segue into, okay, now that you got Shop, what do you do? Because Shop, and I tell you guys all the time, hey Savage, I tell you guys all the time, Shop is its own thing. It is a thing. It could be a beast, beast of a thing, but it's a matter of how do you manage it, how do you look at it, how do you engage in it, and the main thing is making sure that you are posting the content, the shoppable videos, and the shoppable lives. I can only be here for a few minutes of lives. Our lives conflict. Thank you so much, Shiva. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the shares. I see you all sharing out the live. Looks like I will be back at 4 because I do want a second account for just Shop. Okay, okay. So, um, yeah. So definitely come back. We'll talk. Like I said, I'll start with how to get it, and then we'll go from there. And then I'll make it more of a shoppable live too. So maybe I can even spend some time and just sharing that. Not telling me which hashtags. Not telling me which hashtags. What's that mean, friend? What does that mean? Not telling me which hashtags. What does that mean? She will. How you doing, friend? You said you laughed about it too. I'm like, what did I say? Did I say hashtags? Let me see. So thank you so much. So come on in, friends. We are going to talk and connect. So we're going to take this conversation into more of a content creation live. So we're going to talk about that. My shop page is my easier page to manage. So we're going to go there so that I can talk a little bit more about content and point to different things. Morning, how you doing, Yolanda? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the roses. Dr. Trish, good morning. Good morning. I appreciate you. So as you guys are engaging, make sure you are sharing the live, liking the live, supporting the live by commenting and connecting with one another. All that is engagement. So I always talk about engagement. That was one of our poll options too, engagement, because engagement is key, especially from a viewer perspective and helping a live kind of get pushed out and supported. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You want to try that engagement early and often throughout the live. When it comes to content creation, there's a couple different strategies that I use. So lately you've seen me do a couple things. I have become kind of a talking head. I think TikTok, and I tell you this all the time, when it comes to content creation, there's three things, because I went to the Creator Search Insights webinar. The things that he talked about in there was about what people are searching for. So if this algorithm is a search engine, you want to make sure you are thinking intentional about what are people searching for and how does it align to your content. So there's a couple of different ways to find out what are some trending topics, what are some content gaps. Creator Search Insights is probably a great tool that you want to tap into quite a bit, but you also can use the search bar to understand a little bit more about people's search behaviors. Again, they removed a hashtag without telling me which one as a community bio. Oh, really? I hadn't seen. Okay, yeah. Maybe your first comment must have got filtered. I didn't see that, friend. Interesting. Yeah, I know the max you can have is 5, and you're saying one of them might have been something that you shouldn't have had. So, wow. Okay. I think I might be getting filtered. Nettie Net, you might be, because I didn't see a comment before now. I saw where you said good morning to Dr. Trish. Let's see, friend. You might be getting filtered. Thank you all for connecting. Nettie Net, no, I take that back. Maybe I missed some. You were talking, you were saying good morning, happy Friday, good morning, good morning. Yeah, I see you, friend. You got your comments came through where you saying good morning. I appreciate you being here. Natty Nat's going live today. Anybody else going live, put it in the chat for us. Yolanda, I think you went live already. I missed it, but I saw you on my screen when I was cutting on my, getting ready to start my live. Yes, that was a great session. Yes, yes. You're talking about the Creator Search Insights. Yes, it's good to know about the Creator. Yeah, Creator's Insight. Yes. I was asking about your message above you. This message. This message. Pink Power. Pink Power Edition for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So your girl's been wearing pink. How did you create it? My board. This is a board. You're like, how did you get it though? It's funny. I can see Hollycew's filters comments, but not my own. Hollycew had filtered comments here in my life. I didn't see them. Thank you. Um, Live at 10 a.m. Central. Everyone have an amazing day. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Let me know if you don't understand boards. Let me know if you need more information about it. In her live. Okay, gotcha. I had filtered. How like you said, I ain't saying nothing. No, she was talking about in your live. I was like, filtered. No. So I'm going to say, how can I just say your comment? Pop quiz. We are going to get to that pop quiz, y'all. Y'all tried to get away from that pop quiz just for the record. Y'all didn't want me to do the pop quiz. We're going to do that pop quiz, okay? So let's see. I see you guys good. Going live at 12, okay, Central in the Fab Lab. That's the Fab Lab with Pretty Destiny, okay? Going live this afternoon at 1 to 2 Eastern, 1 or 2. The beauty of pop-ups. There we go. I know I'm being quiet and good in class today. He said, so she don't remember that pop quiz. No, I'm joking. I went live on Wednesday for the first time. I just need tips to keep my lives motivated. Okay. Yeah, we could talk about that too. You gotta to keep your lives, to keep you motivated, or your audience. What do you mean? Your lives motivated. Okay. Look here, we got Coach Chantel live 7 p.m. Eastern. Oh, the Bean Game 8 p.m. With Luna Eastern with Luna. Yes. Okay, I'm telling y'all, let's just submit to the pop quizzes. Bean Game, yes, the Bean Game. Awesome. Okay. Yes, those. Hey, y'all need to know this information. It's here for you all. Okay, so let's talk about content. Who's playing? It's Luna and Coach Chantel. They're doing it. They're doing it in live tonight. Okay, friends. So when it comes to content creation, when you go to the search bar, I tell people if you want to use that search bar, you can use that search bar to search for different topics that align with your live. Okay, so so if there are so here I'm going to show you this. I thought about Coach Chantel because we just said this. I'm just going to put in the word yoga. My audience uses the tools within the live like claps, etc. Oh, okay. Yeah. Do me a favor, official. Let me get back to you on that because that's the wand. So let me get back to you. I'm gonna come back, circle back, but don't let me forget to circle back on a few engagement things. I will be an artist tonight. You guys are saying, y'all so funny. We need to talk about Friends and Learn battle schedule. Okay, give me a second. Let me do the content too. Let me do the content. Okay, let me do the content. So let me go through this quick content conversation for you all, and then we'll circle back to engagement, and then we'll end with the battle conversation because there are some Friends and Learn battles that are happening tonight. Okay, so all I did really quickly is go to the search bar and I typed in the word. Let me turn my screen around so you guys can see what I typed. Change my mirror. So I typed in the word. It said yoga stretching. That was the first one that popped up. And so there are all these videos. Coach Chantel is a yogi. So this is for her. So there's videos on here about yoga. Okay. And this is great because it talks about different videos. I want you guys to notice something. What's going to happen. It then says other searches for. So this is what people are searching for. When I typed in the word yoga, it typed, I'll show you again. When I typed in the word yoga, it gave me all of these search options. Search yoga stretching was the first one at first. But when I typed that in, it gave me all these different ideas. So keep this in mind. This is what people have been searching for based on that topic. So when it comes to creating content, you can pick content that is aligned with popular searches. TikTok gave me the flash goal. It's roses, 16 roses. I'll pin that. Thank you so much, friends. If you guys can support the flash goal, it's 1 rose per person. I appreciate y'all supporting. Thank you so much. So just keep that in mind. This becomes kind of a quick way to know what people are looking for. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me know if that makes sense. So I don't want you guys to miss out on that. And then as you can tell, there's even other popular searches that will pop up in the content. Okay? Thank you so much, Mama T. Thank you for coming in, friend. Thank you all for supporting. So if you have a niche, you know, Coach Chantel, she's a yoga person. She does yoga. So she essentially can search that and say, okay, well, let me get some ideas. Maybe I'll do yoga for flexibility. Maybe I'll do yoga for beginners. Maybe I'll do yoga instructor. Maybe I'll do yoga stretching. And so then that becomes how she's going to, that's one of those categorization words. So people say, how do you categorize content? How do you categorize content? This is how, those are words that this content is categorized by. Okay? So this is categorized under these particular searches. Okay? So those are words you could use in your video. This is yoga for beginners. So if you're a beginner and you're learning yoga, follow me in these steps. I'm going to teach you how to do it. So 3 things Creator Search Insights webinar said. People search for tutorials, how to learn something, tutorials, the instructional type things. Education, maybe the best restaurants, maybe the best hotels, the city with the most, I don't know, bars or clubs to go to. So people are searching for things for education. And then reviews. So it could be reviews of products, maybe reviews of restaurants, or reviews of hotels. So just know people look for tutorials, education, reviews. So when you structure your content, you want to structure your content ideally under one of those categories, so that it's either a tutorial, it's educational content, or it's reviews. Those are the top 3 things people are looking for. Frozen. TikTok, be nice. Let me know if I'm still frozen. Am I frozen for other people? Sometimes I do that when I start my live. I speak out what people are searching for before I dive in. Yes, no. Okay, Jasmine, you said no. Okay. Okay, better now. Awesome. Okay, you good. You good. Okay. So just kind of know that you can do a search and kind of get some ideas. The other feature is Creator Search Insights. And again, we know that is great for letting us know what other. So when you type in the word Creator Search Insights, you get this screen with a little light bulb. And it's like a database. 1 more rose is needed. Oh, 1 more rose, y'all. Let me know if you guys haven't shared a rose. Let me know if you don't mind sharing a rose to get it going. And so you'll see and you can view. Okay. So now, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. You can see different searches in here. It'll say what's trending, and it'll say content gap. The content gap, so trending, you can look at trending, and there are people who will pick trending topics depending on what's going on and do videos on that. There's a lot of people who just focus on the trends. You can do that if your page is based on that. I would say not to do that because it doesn't align with your topic. And but if you are someone who's like, I'm just going to do the trends, if you could do a trend where it aligns with your topic, that's awesome. But typically what you want to do is focus on those content gaps and just see if there's some topic. So this is my other page. So there's nothing I've really done on this page yet. So I don't have anything that's really truly aligned as of yet, because this is my newer account. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing, friends? Coming in, Mika Grace. How are you? One more person. Oh, I had the flash goal. Flash goal. I guess that's still going on. Okay. Did we get it? We must have got it. Thank you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you for that. Yeah, we got it. Um, so when it comes to here, you can see different content gaps. So there was one daily affirmation for today. So that might be something I would do because this page was a lot of positive messages too. So in here, it kind of gives you, thank you so much for the donuts. It gives you that over the last 7 days or so, this video, this topic is trending up. So now we're on October 1st. So you can see here, we're starting to trend up. So it's 1,000% up. So that's what they look at over the last 7 days. And then they give you some topic suggestions. And then they have related videos. I tell people, if you're going to use this, look at some of these videos that are related to that topic, because that is how TikTok categorized this video as something that was part of the daily affirmation topic. Now, obviously, this person has it on their page. It's sitting there. Let's see. Let's go. Let me go back down. In her topic, she talks about, well, she doesn't use the word affirmation, but sometimes people will use the word affirmation or something close. I mean, you'll hear people where they'll slide it, they'll type it on the screen, they'll slide it off the screen. But essentially, this video got categorized. And then you can go in the comments because it got a lot of views. So you can go in the comments. And so if your page is similar, hey Flourish, how you doing? If your page, if your topic and your niche is similar, where you're giving positive messages, motivation, affirmations, that type of stuff, you can go in here and you can heart some of these comments, heart some of these people, heart their comments, go down and heart them. And then maybe there is somebody who says something and you're like, ooh, I agree with you. That's great for, daily affirmation or whatever. These are people who will get that like that you hearted their comment. They'll get your response that you responded to their comment, and so does the creator. And again, that hopefully will draw more attention to your page, to your content, and they see, okay, this person is doing something similar. Let me look at their page. Let me engage with their content. So it's not any guarantee, but that's how you start marketing yourself in connecting with people who have a similar interest as you in your content. Okay, so that's the engagement part. That was just a little spin off to that. I'm doing that process, but it's not getting me out of 200 jail. Then it's your video, it's your content. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say it's your content. So your content has to make sure it's aligned to the people who are looking for it. And again, let me say this also. What happens with quarter four? We are in quarter four. I'm gonna repeat that over and over again because everybody's gonna complain. Everybody's gonna complain about their videos not getting a lot of views. All attention is on TikTok Shop. I'm gonna say that over and over again. Quarter four. This happens every year. And I recall because I had just started my journey and I was going to people's lives and I was hearing this, kind of like the way I'm talking to you all about it. And people were saying it back then. It was like, dang, we in quarter four. Are you complaining about low views, all this stuff? It's quarter four. Because everything's on, the focus is on TikTok Shop. Okay? That goes for lives and shoppable videos or video content. He says, well, another good source for us. Answerthepublic.com. I'm not sure what that is, Dr. Trish. I've never heard of that one. I saw one of your videos and related videos for topics of love the process. Who you saw one of my videos? Does having a backup page require 1,000 followers as well? 1,000 followers for TikTok Shop? I think that's what you're talking about. Yes, the answer is yes. The answer is yes if you're talking about TikTok Shop. Absolutely. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. It's her engagement quality. What does that mean, Astro? Now I'm catching up on your comments, and I don't know if I said something. Do it a while. Sometimes it yields a return. Sometimes not so much. Exactly. What is quarter four? The fourth quarter of the year. So, you think about quarters from a fiscal perspective. Um, we're in the last quarter of the year, the last 3 months. So because of this, October, November, December, this last 3 months is focused on the sales for the holidays, and it really kicked off in October. Kind of was a slow climb in September, but it really kicked off in October. So October, November, December is like the biggest sales months for TikTok shop, for any shop, for any place. So now is a great time to practice making videos consistently and learning to edit. Yep, that's perfect. Yep, my live was kicking today. Is that funny? He said my live was kicking today. I love it. That's funny. Awesome. I'm happy you had a good live, friend. That's good. Okay. So yeah, it's a website where you can see what the public wants to know more about. Okay. Oh, you know what? I have heard of that. I did. I did hear about that. I haven't gone to it before though. Okay. Yep. So you guys, I see your comments. Y'all engaging. Love that. Yeah, the last 3 months of the year. Yes, the engagement on the post. Let's see. October, November, December, quarter 4. Yep. You guys. Yep. That's it. Happy Friday. How you doing? High vibrations. What is the site called? She said Answer the Public. I think that's it. Answer the Public. Is that the right name? I think that's what I saw. It's very good, the website. Answerthepublic.com. Yeah, so you can go there and get engagement. Get a sense of what people are searching for. And so, yeah. Yeah, answerthepublic.com. That's it. Let me pin her comment so you guys can see it. I'm using, is it Rhymeth and loving it fit help with hooks and such. Okay, Flourish, that's another site you're using. Okay, perfect. There's also Google Trends. Yes, Google Trends and the Google NY2 search function. Yes. Okay, thanks. Yeah, so really what you're gonna do, because if you're treating this as a search engine, you want to make sure you understand what people are searching for and how your video can be something that is, first of all, categorized, but also part of the list of options for folks. It has hooks into chat. Okay, perfect. It gives you enough for a day, then you have to pay for the free, but free is enough. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so yeah, so that's another resource. So a few things I typically do. I would do that engagement here. Look at the next couple videos. So morning affirmations. Kind of look at this video too, and kind of see some different ways to talk about my video. So really, what it's doing is giving you insights, okay, to what you potentially can do with your content. So if you are taking those insights and looking at, okay, what do they do on this? What do they do for their hook? What do they do for their description in the body? What do they do for their hashtags? So you're paying attention to all the different things, and you're looking to see if there's some things that you want to use for your content. Okay? And then if it is a content gap, obviously you can look and see. TikTok gives you some tips based on that content gap, some other things to kind of pay attention to. Let's see, click it. And kind of walks you through suggestions for your scripts, suggestions for your hashtag, suggestions for your videos. And you can kind of take a look at this and see if any of those suggestions work with what you want to do. Not that you have to use them, but it's something that you can potentially integrate to your video. And then if you want to use other AI, ChatGPT or something like that, it can help you with your script, help you with identifying some of the keywords you want to say throughout your video. And again, that call to action. So your hook at first, and then that call to action for people to engage. Follow me, comment, XYZ about your daily affirmation. Make sure you share, make sure you like, so those things like that you're saying or that you're writing on the screen so people do engage. Okay? So that engagement is key, especially if you want that video to go beyond just your followers. Okay. So that's content creation. So when it comes to creating a video yourself, you know, obviously you want to, I'm not going to go into editing. I could, but I'm not, I don't want to spend too much time there because obviously it just depends on what you're trying to do. So if you're looking to edit a video when it comes to, let's see, let's see, let me do a video real quick. Thank you very much. We're talking about all things editing. We're going to sit here and share some information about editing tips. Okay, so I'm just going to hit, so I have something there. Okay, so if I go here to the little file area, I can edit the video. This is where the actual video is located. And I can slide this in to make it a little shorter. Or not, you know, so it's only 5 seconds. If I wanted to speed up that video and what I'm saying, I can speed it up. And I made it just a 3-second video. Or I can make it longer by slowing it down. Okay. Okay, and so if I wanted to add another option to the video, I can add a photo from my camera roll by clicking that plus mark, and then I can click the sign and do another video. And I'm gonna say, this is part 2. I'm gonna add this additional comment and information for this video. So I just did that, and I'm gonna hit save. So now I have 2 videos there. Okay. Now, that's for sound, my bad. If I want to create a Zoom, hold on, TikTok's giving me a puzzle. Uh-oh. That's the first time I ever did that. I almost exited out of the thing. I need to work on doing all the things all the time, balancing out consistency. It is. I know content creation is like, oh. So if I wanted to do a zoom effect, you guys know when you press the video, you can slide it up and it zooms in for you, and you slide it down and it zooms out. Let me know if you didn't know that. But the red circle, if you hold it down and you slide it forward, as you're holding it down, it zooms your face in. If you slide it back, it zooms your face out. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. There's another zoom here with the little diamond. So I can put a video there. I mean a diamond there. You saw where it popped up, the little red diamond? And I can start playing the video. And if I take my fingers and zoom, uh-oh, I moved it to the side. Let's see, it probably will slide it over, but let's see what it did. Okay, it did. Okay, so you guys will see this quick little edit. Look at it. Slide me over. And it moved me. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was real slight. I slid over because I actually made the video slide to the side, so it actually slid me when I did that. So you can remove that. You can undo it. It undo my move. See? So now when you look at it, I'm not gonna move. Just me talking. So that movement isn't there anymore. Okay? That was before I started doing it. Okay. You can do that while you are live as well. Yes. I'm sorry for ever thinking content creation was not a full-time job. You have YT going? I do have YT going. I do. So yes. All right, friends. Yeah, so content creation is a whole thing. So what else? So when you're here, let's see, what else do I want to quickly show you guys? If you wanted to do an overlay, I don't know if you guys know that. An overlay is where, it's one of the features here where you can pull a picture in a picture. So you can put a picture there for yourself. So an overlay, if I wanted to talk about, hold on 1 second, somebody's trying to battle me. Say I was gonna, because I had this screenshot of the Scale Lot rewards. Oh, that's Luna when she was telling me to manage it. No, that's the Labubu. No, I'm not gonna do that. That was Luna and her little Labubu doll. So I can take that picture and I can move it around. Say I want to set it over here. And I talk about Scale Lot rewards. And then here I can change it and move it to different places. Okay, so all that is there. So now in the video, when you see it, now you see the skill live rewards pop up. So it's overlaying those two videos. And so I could slide that around if I wanted to. Let me know what else did you guys want to see. So from a content creation, like this takes a little time. Depends on what you have as a vision for your video. Just depends on what you're trying to do. But I like TikTok. I don't use CapCut. I used to use it, but I use TikTok now because I'm like, okay, everything I'm for what I would do is right here for me. So I would so now that overlay picture's there. So I would just use that. If you want to add stickers, you can add stickers. If you want to add some other effects, you can. So Dr. Lisa, only if you have a little time, I want you to know about the campaigns. Where do I do, where do I do that? Give me 1 second. I can segue to the campaigns. Let me know if there's any other questions here. So you'll see people add text. You can actually create, you can split the video. So if I play the video and I want to stop there because I'm listening to my voice, I can click edit. I can split it. And now I created another video, another part. So, and then I can decide if I want to make that. So now I have 3 parts to that video. Okay. And so that's something else you can do. You said, where are you getting the fancy scroll writing? What do you mean? What's scroll writing? You said the fancy scroll writing. Stroll writing. I'm trying to think. You're talking about from a texting feature? When you text, you have different fonts here you can use. There's different images there. You have different font size. If you want to use that. Scripted. Just depends on what you're talking about. Let me know what to think with that. Just pretty cursive. Not on yours, but in general. Yeah, so there it is. Just different cursive writing. There's somebody who wrote cursive. So I can say, I can put that at the top. I can say, hello. I can say, hello, everyone. And then, and if I wanted that to be, something like that. And hello, everyone. So I just, you can decide what color and what font you want. Change the colors out. Yeah, so that's it. It's in the editing. It's under text. So I'm editing text now right now. Let's go here. When you first see it, text. So it takes you there. Okay, you're welcome. So all that, and then you can slide that message around. Like if I don't like it there, I can click it and move it. Hold on. I gotta hold it down and move it around. What did I just do? Okay. Maybe I want it towards the back. I can slide it to the back. So you can move everything around. Like I said, everything is here. So you just kind of play around with it and see what works for you. Captions, you hit the captions. And because I was talking, it picks up what I said. And I typically go look at what I said to make sure if it spelled things correctly. I try to edit out a little bit of the ums. So some of that I will take out. Sometimes I leave it. And I try to do the voiceover. If I do a voiceover, I try to perfect it so I don't have a lot of ums that I'm saying. So, okay, one more. I have tried to cut and I can't seem to clip correctly. So here, what do you mean in terms of your original video? You just have to move that little white down, the little white spot. So I cut it down that way. I just slide it. If that's what you're saying. So yeah. I think that's what you're saying. Yes. Takes parts out. Yeah, it will. Yeah, it just depends on how you slide it. I usually will pay attention to that little number there. You see the seconds? So I'll pay attention to that. And so it's 5 seconds there. But now I slid it down. Now it's 4 seconds. So I'll pay attention to that. as I'm moving it and see if I want it at 4.5, 5.0, 4.8. So I would just slide it and just decide where I want to stop. But I look at that number there. So that's kind of my guide. So it's 4.7 now. So zoom in helps to get at the specific spot. Zooming in, that's true. I would try that. Thank you. You're welcome. I think she was saying like where she would edit that video so the words is right where she wants it to be. So yeah, you have to kind of slide it over and stuff. All right, is that enough for content creation, friend? Exactly. Yeah. So I just pay attention to that number there, and that's where I'm sliding it. So it stops right there. Are we good? Any other specific questions? You said never. We're never good. Content creation is a thing. I know. I'm like, I hate content creation. The videos that you do in your live does help. I mean, if you want to use clips from your live, that does help. It's just a matter of like, if you're sharing some information, you're talking to your community, just knowing when you said it so that you can be like, okay, let me use that as a clip. So that could work. But so you do have content when you go live. So I don't want you guys to miss out on that. All right, so let me know if there's any other questions. And so with this video, you go next. You have a couple things. You can put your description, hashtags. You can put, hold on one second. Location. I don't tend to put locations because TikTok doesn't have my location identified correctly. So I don't get green listed. I get white listed. White listed is where your location doesn't match what's in the app for where you're located. So there's an area in your setup, your account setup, that actually says your location. So if that doesn't align, they put like a little white dot, a white coloring to you. Green means that they pinpointed your location. So I tend not to use it because I know they're checking for that. Let me just say I appreciate your calm demeanor. This is very helpful with understanding. You're welcome, friend. You're so welcome. You said I'm such a patient teacher. Thank you. Appreciate that, friend. So yeah, so in this way you can add what I just do. I just hit the location. You can add a link if you need to add your live schedule. So if you want to add your live events, you can add that. If you're talking about your subscriptions, you can add that. Thank you so much for the Daily Heart Me. If this is a shoppable live, this is your opportunity to add that product link. The Go Live button is for the live incentive campaign. So you would add that if your video is part of the live incentive campaign. So you have to actually start with the live incentive campaign, click the one you're doing, start your video, then add that Go Live link to it. So that's a different process. He said, can you go over changing name without messing up both names? Changing what name? You talking about the video I just did, the custom name? What you mean, change your name? The custom name feature where you can, with my imposters? What do you, oh, you mean your nickname versus your username. My name, yes, your nickname versus your username. You have to do, okay, let me close this out real quick. Okay, so I think that's mainly it. So you can go in, if your video is for a more mature audience, you want to turn on that content disclosure, okay? So they typically tell you to do this, disclose commercial content. They typically tell you to do this if it's a shoppable video. It actually automatically cuts on, but some people will do it. I was trying to see if it says it. So if I make this video, okay, yeah, that's it. When you toggle that on, it turns on your brand. So you can turn it on there. So if you are a seller, you want to turn that on. If you are a seller, you want to turn that on. If you are saying something that's a little specific to your brand, such as, maybe it's something about your healthcare or your health diagnosis or some other thing that's going on. turn that on because it's more about you and your experience, your brand. And you can also turn on who can see the video. Um, Everyone, or is it just your friends? So you want to be intentional about how you set up your and you can turn on the audience control if it's for a more mature audience, limited those 18 years and older. Okay, so maybe it's something a little bit more adult in nature. So turn those on because that's how you get um, community guideline violations when the video is not seen or promoted because of what you're sharing. Okay, drop a heart me if you can. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So let me know if there's any questions about that. Content disclosure, audience control, those are things that you can do for your content as well. Okay, I don't want you to miss that. I've had some people say, oh, I got a community guideline violation. Probably should have turned on those two features. You can do it with your content. Okay. Um, but yeah, let me know if there's any other questions. Hashtags, you get 5 hashtags that you can use. Pick the hashtags that maybe Creator Search Insights have suggested, or maybe some of those other creators that had done videos, maybe use some of their hashtags because apparently they got categorized. So just know that's kind of the cheat code that's there for you. It's insight. So see if those insights help. The 200 jail is really, and again, if you look at other people's videos, you might want to start thinking about, okay, am I doing some of the things they're doing? Are they walking and talking? Is there movement happening? Is it a video where I'm just sitting here sharing information? I lean in, I talk. All those movements matter. So if you're just sitting talking in an office, sometimes that doesn't go over well because the algorithm doesn't see it as being more interactive and engaging. So just be careful about that. And then obviously what you say and then what you type in your description and all that stuff matters as well. Okay? And definitely use captions. Make sure your hashtags, captions, and descriptions are the same. Yeah. So try to use some similar words that are part of what people are searching for. Um, what people are, you applied again, Kat, I'm a check friend. What people are searching for and what people are and what's trending. I mean, what the other creators have created. So just got to keep that in mind. That's kind of where you want to go with your content creation. All right. So let me know if there's any other questions. Kat, I'm gonna look right now, friend. And then still there, friend. It's still there. So I'm gonna tell her to look into it again. So I'll keep you posted. It is still there. Yeah, the multi-account violation. So it's still there. Okay. All right, friend. Gotta go, Dr. Lisa. Time for my morning coffee club. Yeah. I'll see you at 4 p.m. All right, friend. Appreciate you. All right. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Kat. All right. So is that good enough for content creation? Let me know if there's anything else I need to cover. We talked about search, creator search insights, kind of know what to search for, what people are searching for, looking at that as a way to kind of guide how you were going to think about your content creation, and then doing some of the edits, doing some of the other kind of trending things to support just creating the video. Music, hashtags, catchy hook, call to action, those type of things. Do you have an account she started before this account? That was my issue. Natty Natch, that's what I was telling Kat. Kat, I think she did have one and she might have deleted it. So I think this must be the account with the most views on it. So they'll look at it and see if there's something else going on with her account. You said you need to get to you need to get to 100K. We're gonna talk about that today, Kim. So when you come later, we'll chat about what are some things you can do from an engagement perspective. So yeah, that was good. A lot of research options and now work to do. Yes, I know, y'all. Oh, the content creation. I deleted the account over a month ago. Yeah, I don't know, Kat. We're gonna see. I think deleting that account might have been the account that probably should have been the one you applied with, but I know that's not what you were trying to do. Um, all right, friends. Okay, so let me transition. There was a question about Black Lotus. You still with me? Let me know if you're still with me, sweetie pie. Any other questions about content creation? Are we good on content creation? That was the poll. You guys got me to talk about content creation. I'm happy to expound if there's anything that's unclear. I mean, obviously, I tell you guys all the time, practice makes progress. Content creation is one of those things where you just gotta jump in, do it. I have a video that did pretty well. I have not had a video that has done like viral. I haven't had that yet, but I've had some videos that have done pretty well, and a lot of times you just have to kind of let it marinate and just put it out there and it'll pick up traction, over time. And so that one video, the most recent one where I talked about the system notifications, that one's doing pretty well. I think it's about to hit like 7,000 views. Not 7,000 likes or engagement, but at least views. So that's pretty good for me. I have some other videos that have done better, but they've done better over time. And definitely pinning your videos, pinning them. Like if you have your top performing videos, pin them on your page. Put them on the top of your page. Those are the videos you need to pin. And so those videos tend to do better as well. Because again, they're pinned and that's what people come to your page. They see it and they engage. Yes, I'm patient, Doc. I really, I really am. But okay, I got you now. Wait, someone got a violation for having more than one account, or did I hear that incorrectly? You heard it incorrectly. It's that they can't join the agency because they're a multi-account risk because they have more than one account, and the other account possibly was the account that could have been the primary account for the agency. I'm not sure. So TikTok's funny about who can join the agency, and they'll flag it as an account risk. What's a good gauge for views? Good gauge for views? I think, as you kind of start producing more and more content, depending on how many followers you have and what's going on with your video, I think 1,000 views. That's a nice little threshold to get over that hump where you had 1,000 views on a post. That's a good one. I think the voice guru Carol, she said she had heard that 1,000 was considered mini viral. So that's what she called it, mini viral. But I think that's kind of where you want to be. If you can get to out of that 200, and if you see yourself kind of getting to the point where you're seeing more views on your content within like the first 24, 48 hours, that's good. I have a video I did yesterday. It doesn't seem like, we'll see what happens over time, but it didn't start off well, so I don't know if it's going to do as well. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what I did wrong, but I think that some of it was what I said. I might have said too much. That's something you want to keep in mind. If you're saying multiple things, the algorithm gets confused. It's like, what is this video about? So you got to be careful about how much you say and what's your main focus. So again, that search was helpful to kind of keep you focused on how to categorize your video, and maybe those are the type of terms that you're trying to use the most. Okay. Let's see. That's what I want to learn about the videos, but I missed the class. So yes, I asked about the campaign. Okay, about the content videos. I've heard an introduction would be your first pinned. Nika, you said I heard. Nika, you changed your photo. Why did I just not hold in on that? Because I was looking at your name this whole time. I was like, okay, Nika Grace. And then I looked at the photo. I was like, wait a minute. Awesome. I love it. It's cute, friend. Look at you. He's like, I'm trying something new. It has this very mysterious look going on. I love it. I've heard an introduction should be your first pinned. Yeah, maybe, not necessarily. I save videos that you're trying to get more views on, because that's what people are going to see. But yeah, you can do that, especially if you're a newer creator. I have one that did 300K, 30K, I'm sorry, about a month ago, and it still gets a couple hundred views a day. Ooh, nice. That is nice. Yeah, that to me, that's when you get over 10,000. To me, that's like, okay, now you're truly mini viral. So I think that's what I would say. I rotate my pin videos because profile visitors sometimes only like pin videos. Yes. Yeah, I think that's a good practice too, to rotate them after they've been there for so long. They do say rotate them out and bring some of your other videos to the top so that they can get a little bit more traction. Yeah, that's not a bad practice. You said I was wondering. You said I was wondering when I was going to notice the photo. I love it. All right, friends. Okay, Black Lotus, stay with me, friend. I have a few that did really well. Yay, me. Yes. Black Lotus, let me change my mirror. So I want you to do something while you're in my live. You can do it here. If you click here in this section up here, I call these are TikTok campaigns. Swipe. If you swipe them, move them over, just slightly swipe them, you can start seeing some of the campaigns there. If you click any of them, you will see some more campaigns. Now, let me come out of my video I was creating. I'm gonna discard it. Okay, so we're gonna go back to my main profile, and then if you go to have a content question, I think it got filtered. Dr. Trish, yes, it did get filtered. Girl, I had 5Ks and I thought I was viral. You said you had 5K views. You did well. 5K is good. Absolutely. Absolutely. What was your question? You got filtered. Yeah, I don't see a question, Dr. Trish. But okay, let's do this. So Black Lotus, I want to make sure I answer your question. If you go to TikTok Studio, you'll see tools and live. We're gonna go to the live side. I want you to scroll down on the live side. Campaigns. Campaigns is here. And you can click to see all the different campaigns that are out here. Not all of them you're going to be eligible for, but I would say take a look and see if anything piques your interest, and sign up for at least one. I know you're newer to going live, so pick one that you can talk about. Meaning content views. If you change your bio, does it affect your content? I don't know the answer to that. I'm going to say yes, because those keywords that you put in your bio, obviously you want to pick keywords that are like broad enough to encompass different type of content you're going to put out there. So let's go back to the conversation about like Coach Chantel. In her bio, and I need to look at your bio, friend, she should have something about yoga instructor, maybe the type of yoga she does. So when she produces content about yoga, it could be yoga for beginners, it could be yoga stretching, it could be yoga, instructor. So all those types of categories and topics align with her bio, because yoga's in her bio. Does that make sense? So that's what I said, if you change it up enough, if you change it, you don't want to change it to the point where like now TikTok's confused about who you are and what you're all about. But I think it's important to have some type of alignment there. Okay? Let me know if that makes sense, Dr. Trish. And is it okay? Perfect. Okay. Nika said it has to be aligning. Yeah. Okay. So Black Lotus, did you catch me, friend? Did you catch where you can find the campaigns? You can do it in here. You can look at some of the campaigns, and then you can go to the campaign section under the live area, to see some of the campaigns that are there. Let me know if you got me, friend. Okay, let me know if you got that. I don't know if you're in the room, but drop a heart, say hello. Affirmative. All right. The other question, what was the question? The official, you asked about engagement. So let me talk about engagement. The official Tan Squad, let me know if you're still in the room. The official Tan Squad, she asked about engagement earlier. I don't think she's still in the room. If you're still in the room, drop me a heart or say, I'm here. Name change. Name change was Nika Grace's question. Yes. Okay, let's go here. I'm going to go back to my another question got filtered. I can't. I'll message you. Okay. So when you go to your page, you're going to hit edit. Under your edit, you're going to click the first one, name. So when I click the first one, name, it used to be nickname. It actually says it. Let me turn the words around. The very first one, your name can only be changed once every 7 days. So this is where you get 30 characters. Okay? So your username is the second one. This is your official name. Nobody else on this app has that same username. If my imposters, so I got some, my imposters have to put like a dash, a period, a number. They have to put something else to make it unique. Okay? Nobody else can have the same username. So the username, it actually says it. You can't change this but every 30 days. Okay? See that? So it even gives you the underscore and the periods and stuff like that. So just know that that can't be changed often. So that's the one you want to avoid changing. Or if you do change it, you want to change them both. That's up to you. But if you do change your username, I say change your nickname first, the first name first. Change that, save it, come out, wait 10 minutes, go back, change your username, and see if that lets your nickname stick. Your nickname should stick. The first name should stick. The username is what you're going to be changing. If it doesn't work, then you got to wait 30 days before you can change your name. Or you got to wait 7 days before you can change your name again. So you said another question I filter. Oh, I was going to ask about name changes as well. Okay, there you go. Please tell me how you just turned those words around. You're like, how was you able to see those words? The sorcery. That is in the more area of the live. There's 3 dots. It's on this side. I can't do it. It's over here. I'm flipped around so my hands go the wrong direction. But there's 3 dots in the right corner. The right corner, this corner of the live. Those 3 dots is where it used to say more. It doesn't say more anymore, it just has the 3 dots. You click that and that's where you see it says mirror your video. So it allows you to flip it to the other side. So because I'm used to operating this way, I turned it on. So now I can point to the direction I want to point to. But when you see words, everything is backwards. So you got to turn it off so that people can see it the correct way. Okay? All right. All right. Thank you, mirror. Yep. Mirror. Yep. Let's see. If there's other questions. So we went content creation. We went technical this particular live. So I'm happy to do this. I'm happy you guys indulged me with a poll because I had a couple questions out there. Why can't you flip double mirror on iPad? What you mean? Why can't you flip double mirror on iPad? Christine, thank you for the follow. My other friends who came in and follow, I appreciate you as well. Why can't you flip double mirror on iPad? I don't know what that means. When you flip the camera, you're showing the reverse side. That's what I'm picturing when you say that. But I don't know if but you're not talking about showing the image here. I don't know. Well, let me take that back. When I did my shop videos, you can flip the mirror. The mirror, the same thing I just talked about, is there on your iPad. I know it's there for me because when I do my shop videos, I have to flip it. I do it all the time. So it is there. I'm in double screen on iPad. What do you mean by the dual camera, where you see your front camera and your back camera at the same time? I guess I'm not seeing double screen. What's the double screen? Double screen, double screen. People side by side. I'm not picturing double screen. Yeah, dual camera. The dual camera is what you're talking about. Dual camera on iPad. Yes, dual camera. Okay. Dual camera on iPad. I've never tried it. I've never tried it, so I don't know if it doesn't work. I don't like using my iPad for. It's a split. Is this? She didn't dual camera. I can't do on my iPad. I know the cameras are different. The orientation of the camera is different, which is why I don't use my iPad for my TikTok. I used it for about a week. Nika Grace was here for that week. I think Coach Jesse was too, and maybe just Miss Darlene. I used it for about a week when I got the iPad, and we all agreed it was not great because I looked like I was looking off to the side because the camera is oriented on the side. It's horizontal. So you never look like you're looking straight on because the camera on the phone is up top. So you would think up top camera, you guys see me, I'm making eye contact, but I couldn't do that with the tablet. And so I use it for my YouTube, my YT, because it doesn't seem off-centered as much. I don't seem like I'm off. But here it did. You said yes. I can only, yes. We couldn't get you right. Yeah, I couldn't get it right. So it was weird. So I use it for my YT, and again, it looks like I'm talking a little to the side, but it's not terribly bad for the YT. For TikTok, it looked weird. You said no one can fix that. Use it for faceless. Oh, you use it for faceless. Interesting. To do the dual. Yeah. Again, I think it's the way the cameras are built on the iPad. I think it's the cameras. So maybe it doesn't work with that, but I'm not sure why. It has to be the way the cameras are oriented. You said your cameras are fine. You think yours is fine, Coach Jesse? What model do you have? Which edition? You said that might be the case. Yes. Is this Mama T? Mama T? It is Mama T. How you doing, Mama T? Hey, friend, how are you? So many features. I know. I just realized I looked at the name. Hey. All right, friends. Okay. So any other questions? So y'all got me talking. At 4 o'clock, it's gonna be a shop live. Y'all come back. I know some of y'all like, oh, I gotta get shop. I've noticed that I'm wearing glasses on top of my contacts to read the comments. There's really tiring eyes. Oh, really? Oh, glasses on top of your contacts. Do you do that? I don't do that. I don't wear contacts. I wear the glasses. I wear the glasses literally. I have to be honest with y'all. I'm just gonna be flat out honest with y'all. If you see me walking down the street, I don't wear the glasses. The glasses is literally for the screen, because these glasses, they told me to get progressives and I didn't get them. So I have 2 pairs of glasses, one for my computer, for my phone, for seeing the live. And then the other pair is for driving at night. It's for distance and seeing from the light shining and glares. So that's what I need them for. Any other time, I literally have to take these off when I get off the live. I don't have the glasses on. So most of my family, they see me in the glasses, it's like, oh, they're like, oh, because I don't wear glasses normally. Now, I do have to do an eye exam. They're probably going to put me in glasses because I was supposed to be in progressives, and I'm sure they're now going to be like, okay, girl, now you need to wear glasses. So I'm probably going to have to wear them for real, or wear contacts. Yes, to see the comments when I'm live, it's a bit concerning for me. Oh, wow. Yeah, flip the screen. Did that work? It did. Okay, yes, it works. Me too. Are they reading glasses? They're the glasses lens that's here. These are for not necessarily. I guess they are reading, but they are really for the computer glare. That's what it is, and so it's not. if I understood correctly, it's not progressives would have this lens and the other pair that I have for distance. And I heard progressives are weird because the lens you got to look up and there's some weirdness that happens with it. So I chose to just get two pairs of glasses to kind of compensate that way. Yes, I only wear the glasses to read the screen also. Yeah, the glasses are for like TJ Maxx, but I am gonna have to go to the eye doctor to see what what they say. Yeah, yeah. I'm supposed to be trying to do all my exams in this month of October, so I'll try to get all that scheduled. I can't see without my glass. My husband's like that. My daughter's like that. My husband and my daughter and my other son, my stepson, their vision is very poor. My husband, he wakes up, he has to reach for his glasses, and so does my daughter. But no, I don't have vision like that. Progressives didn't bother me, but I've heard that too. Yes, yeah. So I was like, I'm not doing no progressives. So I may have to though. I couldn't live without my glasses. I didn't realize as a child I sat in front of the TV. Oh my gosh. Dr. Lisa, can you check if you sent me the links? I did. I sent you the email. I sure did, friend. Yeah, check this account here. I think I messaged you and said the email was sent. And then check your email because it was sent to you so that you can click the link in your email. You said Nathan is hilarious. Yes. I have glasses to wear without contacts, but glasses on top of contacts. No, just from TJ Maxx. Okay, got you. Those are like the readers almost. Yeah, the little stylish readers. Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, I may have to get new glasses. We'll see. I'm sure they're going to make me consider it. How many people in the agency now? How many people in the agency? Oh my gosh. Official number is, let's see, we have a few people that need to accept their invitations. 118. Yes, the readers. Yes, 118. Shop time with Mama T. Yes. So let me know. Do I need to talk about the agency for my friends in the room? If you're curious about the agency, you are welcome to join. It's a free program. As you can tell, wow, look at you. You said, wow, look at you. We got to get our friends, some of our friends that's in this agency to go live. But yes, 118 is awesome. It is awesome. I'm so pleased with it. I'm very pleased with it. Yes, that let's yes, let's hear it. You say let's hear it. Hear the spiel. That's great. Thank you so much, Fran. I appreciate you. I was in a friend's room last night when a GQ person was battling her, and I am fully trying to convert her. Really, trying to convert her to GQ. I can't talk about the others. You know I can't. I can't. Yes, that's awesome. Yappers. What? Okay, what is your agency? Okay, well here, let me do my spiel real quick. She was reading comments out loud, so I kept quiet until they left. Okay, gotcha. um, okay, so here's what I will say. Launch Your Income Agency is my agency, and essentially it is an agency of support. So we operate a little different. It is very much about helping you understand how to build your confidence, grow your community, as well as monetize in different ways on the app. So I don't have requirements. I tell people I have strong encouragement. I want you guys to go live. I want you to go live often. I tell you tips and strategies on how to grow. I want you to integrate some of this stuff into your live stream, into your strategy overall. And ultimately, you should be able to monetize in different ways, whether it is TikTok Shop, whether it is through subscriptions or super fans, thinking about your live stream in particular, your gift gallery, your live go. If you want to integrate some battling in there, we talk about the campaigns. So we want to I want to make sure that you are thinking very broadly and strategically about how you grow. A lot of what I said, and I will always say, it's about consistency and it's about engagement. Engagement outside the live, before you go live, but also posting the content. That's how we got to the content conversation, as well as understanding how to engage your community and get them to become supporters and loyal supporters. So that's what I teach, and I just want to make sure you have all the information so that you can make an informed, strategic decision about how you conduct your live stream. So what I offer is weekly meetings on Sundays. We do 6:30. It's a standing meeting on Sundays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. I do my live stream twice a day at 10 and 4 p.m. Eastern. I do one-on-ones with you to talk about your live and what some things you want to do. We make a data-driven decision about how we do things, data-informed. So I teach you how to look at your live analytics and how to make decisions about things you want to focus on for your live stream, whether that's obviously we want more diamonds. Diamonds is a person's best friend, whether you male or female, we want diamonds. So diamonds is important because that's how you get monetized through TikTok, but also maybe your followers. Maybe you have different milestones you're trying to achieve. Maybe looking at your engagement with your viewers, your fan club, your subscriptions, super fans. So I want you guys to pay attention to that. And I tell you all the time, what gets measured gets done. So if you're measuring things or looking at things and you're making different strategies, is Coach Chantel in here? Oh my gosh, go back and look at her. We have a school platform. If y'all haven't done so already, go into the school platform. What she's done actually is that strategy. That's what I'm talking about. So she looked at, okay, what time do I need to go live? I'm going to change my time a little bit. What time works with my schedule? I have a full-time job. I made some changes with my yoga business. How do I go live and do pop-ups? So she's been very strategic, and she put her data for August and September, and she nearly doubled in terms of her performance just with those tweaks. So I just want to say that because that's what I want you guys to look at. Those are the type of things I want you to do. And then as an agency, thanks for sharing this information. You're welcome, Mary. And as an agency, we have campaigns out there because I want to see you guys grow. When I do my weekly recaps from our Sunday meetings, I put agency goals for the week for you guys because those are things I want you guys to start paying attention to and start doing so that ideally you're moving the needle, okay, and performing at a higher level. So what else do we do? So we have a group chat in here on TikTok, a couple different group chats because we've grown. And we also have the school community where I give information. There's some modules in there that you can review. I need to add some stuff to that. We also have, I try to do monthly. I think that's where I'm landing, where I'll do monthly meetings with our newbies. And so we'll try to do that. I have to see about this Wednesday. My husband now has this program that he's doing, and I think it has a standing Wednesday time. So I need to confirm with him if it's this Wednesday coming up. But I got to find out because I wanted to do this Wednesday for the beginner conversation on Zoom. So I'll keep you posted if I'm able to make that happen. If not, I may have to shift it to Thursday or Tuesday. So all that is what I offer, and it's all free. The Creator Network program is a free program in the sense that TikTok monetizes you as a live host, and they take their cut, and with TikTok's cut, they give a few percentage to the agencies that are supporting creators. Again, I don't require things for you to do. I do tell you, if you want to see yourself grow, you got to show up. If you want to grow in your leagues, you got to show up. If you want to see how people engage back with your live and they become loyal viewers and committed fan club members, you gotta show up. So that's the TikTok. Okay. So that's it. If you are interested in agency, you can click the link below. Appreciate you all with the donuts. Thank you so much. You can click the link below. I can see if you are eligible to join. TikTok does have rules in terms of who's eligible. And why our community is very supportive. Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry. I should have said that first. We have such a supportive community. Thank you so much for saying that, Yolanda. The community is supportive. I requested Dr. Lisa. I got tired of texting. Okay, give me 1 second. So we have a supportive community. Everybody is super helpful, super friendly, super supportive. Okay, so I just want you to know that, it's not a requirement. It's just what people are doing. That's it. That's it. People are just making this part of their go live journey, and they're connecting with other people. They're collaborating with each other. They're supporting each other in terms of the battles or other events and stuff that they're doing. So it's been a great experience, and it's not a requirement. It's individual decisions, and so I don't say that you have to do that, but I love that about the community. Okay, you say great community. There probably isn't a more supportive community. Oh, you're so sweet. Did you go live yesterday? Because I got off and I was like, I didn't see you. Did you Cause Coach Jesse was like, Nika's about to go live, and I was like, Nika gone. I'm sure I have to wait till I have 1K before joining agency. Um, well, no, you don't have to wait for 1K. Here's what I will say though. Now, this is probably the only thing you said no. Last night was wild. Okay, okay, friend. The only thing I will say is that to be part of anybody's creator network agency, you want to go live. Okay, you want to go live. You got to go live. That's the whole point. Because the creator network agency is for live hosts. That's what it is. So you have to go live. So TikTok has a couple things that they do. You can't join an agency if you already belong to an agency. You said, okay, go live. Kim, do you not go live? Let me know if you don't go live. Let me know, have you gone live? You can't join an agency if you already belong to a creator network agency. There's one per person. That's how they operate. So, and it's typically the account that you've made the most diamonds off of. So keep that in mind. If you've made rewards off that account, that's the account that you need to apply with. And so TikTok, you can't delete accounts and all this other stuff. That's kind of part of the problem. So just be mindful of where you've invested your time and effort into. No, I have not gone live. Okay, so that's probably the one thing that I'm now leaning towards as kind of a requirement now, because I've had a lot of people join with the trial live and all they did was the trial live and haven't gone live again. So I would like to see people go live first, get the experience of going live, and then come back and apply. So that way you will get accepted pretty easily, and you won't have that trial live message that pops up. But the goal is that you go live. So I tell people, if I was going to give you a strong encouragement, try to pick 3 days a week to go live for at least an hour. And then that way you're showing up, you're being consistent, your community is able to see you as someone who's showing up and that they can depend on. And then ultimately they start coming and become loyal followers of yours. So going live is going to be critical to that process. Going live is the process. so, um, so that's the one thing I'm saying now. Just so that our numbers are true people who have the intent to go live. Um, the other thing I will say is that my agency is approved in the U.S. and Canada. So if you are not in those regions, you can't join my agency. So it's approved in the U.S. and Canada. Um, Also, if you made too many diamonds, $5,000 or more per month over the last 5 months, TikTok says you made too much, so you can't join an agency. There's some nuances to making money and how you've earned over time and how many followers you have, where you can get an elite status to join. But just know that is something to keep in mind. So 1 hour at least 3 times a week is what I'm encouraging you to set aside and allocate towards your live journey. If you really want to see yourself grow, there's several people in the agency that have done like a daily challenge where they're going live each day and they're seeing the growth from that. So that's another way to do it. Enjoy your time. Thank you so much, sweetie pie. I appreciate your friend. Odd that someone would do that. Um, Coincidentally, the first night he was out of town, Starker vibes. What happened? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You got filtered? Nika, who are you talking about? Last night was wild. Um, you have to read the first one. You know what? You got filtered. You said last night was wild, and then that comment popped up. It was nothing in between that. So you must have gotten filtered. Somebody was stalking you? What you said? You had a stalker? Oh, sorry to hear that. You said, I know I'm praying for you. Oh, I did get filtered. Weird. Yeah, you got filtered. Right, that's what I say too. Yeah. Wow, sorry to hear that, friend. Yeah, be careful. Be careful. All right, so let me see. Dr. Trish and Coach Jesse, I see you both have requested. Dr. Trish, let you go first, and then Coach Jesse, I'm going to let you come next so we can talk about the battles for tonight.
sorry. I just got tired of texting. I'm trying to kind of like be on my mat and stretching and doing my foam rolling and recuperating from my past 3 days marathon teaching. But I tried to go live when I was teaching the network is not strong enough in the university. It was like halfway. It wouldn't even let me, and it was at two different campuses, so it's not gonna work. So I was trying to strategize other ways. I was thinking of possibly recording, you know, my script, like what I want to talk about. Because the thing that tires me the most is that when I'm teaching, I'm talking a lot, right? And my classes are not and now 50 minutes long. My classes are, some of them are 3 hours long. And so, and it's not just one class I have multiple classes throughout the day.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so the talking is too much, and the sitting for me is too much, right? So I can stand, but I'm thinking, I'm just brainstorming of pre-recording myself, and then as I'm doing work, right? Go on live and put on the recording, and then I can also engage in the comments as they come in. What do you think about that idea, Dr. Lisa?
Possibly.
Listen, I come up with some strategies, boy.
I would. It would be interesting. I guess static image, but you're moving in the recording.
No, I'm in it. I'm in, like, my face will be on the live, but I'm not talking constantly, right? Because the talking and the looking at the comments and this and that on top of like the day that I had teaching, it's just it's too much for me. It's too tiring.
Well, let's try it. Try it and see what happens. I'm not, my mind went to the whole static image, that type of thing. So I don't think you're saying that. So it would be interesting
Right.
to see how it's done.
Okay. So I'm
She
gonna
said,
try
"Can you
it
do
and
the?
see.
Can you do that picture in picture? You mean the dual camera?"
Hmm?
Yolanda said the dual camera, maybe that picture in picture type
I don't know
thing.
about that one. I'm not sure what I know. I don't think I know what that means.
There's a feature where you are showing one, like maybe you're showing your laptop or what you're sharing with your audience, with your community, and then there's a
Okay.
you on the screen too.
Yes. It depends on what I'm talking about. Like if I have a digital product, and I can do that, I would do that. That's fine. It's just the constant talking. Like Dr. Lisa, you don't understand. I don't even pick up calls from my friends on those days.
Okay.
Like I don't want to talk to anyone.
Yeah, I get it.
So all right. So I'm gonna try it and we'll see how it goes. Do you? I think I'm gonna like try to record for like an hour and just see how it goes. I'm not gonna do over an hour. Just to try it out.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. I mean, like I said, engaging in the comments, being visible on the screen, not having a static image. I think those are the things that kind of popped up for me as part of things you might want to make sure you're able to do. But let's see what happens.
Okay. Would I be able to just talk about my event tomorrow night? The breast cancer.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You say right now? Sure, sure,
Yes,
sure.
yes. So everybody, I'm not sure if you guys know or not, but for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I wanted to do I'm doing a box discussion for women that have been either directly or indirectly affected by breast cancer in their lives, have it be a friend, a sibling, an acquaintance, a parent, whomever. And it's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. And I will also be providing some health education information and awareness regarding prevention around breast cancer and also, just some nutrition, physical activity, just like all breast cancer health awareness stuff. So if anybody's interested in being in the box, or being side by side like this with Dr. Lisa, as Dr. Lisa has me. It just really depends on how many people are coming in the room. They want to talk. I'm not sure yet how I'm gonna do it yet. I originally set it as a box discussion, but I'm still trying to think of a way to honor women as they come in to the room when they're speaking. So I'm still kind of thinking through that. But if you are interested, please send me a direct message and let me know. I have about 4 or 5 ladies so far, and I want it to be organized and I want it to go well. And that's it. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you,
Awesome.
Lisa.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And did you approve your battle for tomorrow? As well.
I did not.
So go in.
That's in. Okay.
Yeah, go in and do that because I think I'm waiting on you and maybe 1 or 2 other people. Yeah, I think you might be
You
one.
put it in that battle chat, right?
I did. So there's a link there, and you want to make sure you sign up. So yeah, I'm waiting on you, and I'm waiting on Miss Wendy.
Okay, and that's for 6 p.m., right?
6 p.m. 6 p.m. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Thank you so
Perfect.
much.
You're welcome. All right, Coach Jesse. Let me just promote that real quick. So 6 p.m. tomorrow we are doing 6 p.m. tomorrow Eastern. So this is Eastern time zone. We are doing what we call the Pink Power Edition. We are doing a battle in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And so different creators in the agency. I think we have a total of I think this 11 or 12. I gotta look and see who's still left to do it. But there's 11 or 12 of us that is going to be battling, and they're going to be paired together. It's only LYIA folks, so only the creators and agency. We're going to be paired against each other. So definitely, you'll see people probably going out today to give power ups and doing some little mini battles. But the battle tomorrow is for roses and heart puffs. Those are going to be the specific ones that we select. And then you will be paired with somebody and you will battle. So we're encouraging people to come out and support if you can. Encouraging all the creators that are lined up to battle tomorrow to make sure they tell it to their community and get more people there to participate and support and just do it in honor of breast cancer awareness, but also making sure people who need to get their mammograms, who need to talk to their loved ones about getting care and support that they need and getting exams that they need to do that as well. And if they want to donate and support their local organizations, they absolutely should. Okay. All right. Coach Jesse, you ready to talk about tonight's lineup? We got our friends and learn. Thank you so much. Hello.
Okay, so we don't have a lineup because we're looking for people because we only have right now Lennis that says she wants to do a 3-way or 4-way. So I told her we'll see if we get anybody else who's interested, any newbies. And of course, I was telling you we might as well just get some different battles going on with newbies or not, so we could get power ups for tomorrow for those that are going to be doing participating, so that we can all be prepared. So that's kind of the conversation I wanted to have and see who wants to do the 3-way. We could still do a 3-way or 4-way tonight, but we need at least one more person, or 2 more people, or wait, 2 or 3 more people. We just need more people. Did we get the point? We need more people. And I will say this because we do friends and learn typically for newbies, of course, but I think we haven't had a lot of newbies that's want to go out there yet, which is fine because we know it's no pressure, it's not mandatory. So we're not saying, well, you better do it. No, it's not like that. But we don't have a lot of people this week. So I see people in the comment. Who in the comment? I thought somebody said something that they wanted to do. Oh wait. Oh, Dr. Trish says you can. And who else? So okay, so what do we want to let me know so we can put the plan out, so I'll know who's gonna request who and what. So Dr. Trish, you want to do which part? the trio 4-way, or you were talking about preparing for tomorrow battle? Because those will probably be one-on-ones, because you have to the group. It'll be better to do it one-on-one, and you could do it with someone that's even doing. You can partner with someone that's doing it tomorrow too, and just take turns winning.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, just take turns winning, just to get power ups, and then wait, let me make sure I think that out. If you're two people together and you win one, I win one, we both get power ups. Yes.
Yeah, for the room. Yeah, absolutely. You gotta make sure you get over 100 points for it to be a valid battle. And then thank you so much for that, Quetta. Thank you so much, Black Lotus. I appreciate you as well. I would say I'll do it. This is tonight. Yes, tonight. For tonight, she's saying yes. She's saying for tonight. For power ups to be used for tomorrow. So a couple of things you want to keep in mind. Whoever is supporting you and getting power ups for you needs to be committing to come to tomorrow's event. Yeah, they need to be there for you tonight and tomorrow. And then the other thing I will say is what I've noticed when it comes to getting power ups. I think you want to make sure you get over 100. Okay. Yeah, you want to make sure you get over 100 points, probably in the 200 realm, so that multiple people can get power ups. Okay, in your team, because
when she did her battle, she didn't get them because she didn't get enough points. So yes, you do have to get enough points. What time? Typically, Nika Grace, we start about that 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock Central Time. So 9 o'clock Eastern Central. For you, I think it's probably like 6. I don't know. Because you 3 hours. So.
Nika Grace said you said that's not it. That's not why the power ups didn't happen. Why didn't the power ups happen? I thought it wasn't enough points given.
No, for Chantel.
No, Nika Grace said that's not it. Was not it. I wonder if she was referring to the power up conversation.
So here's what I want y'all to do. The ones that are interested in the tonight Friends and Learn, make sure you message in the school so I can sort it out. Okay? Because I don't want to miss nobody's comments just in case anything's being filtered. Just make sure you go answer to the school post for tonight, and let me know what it is you're trying to do so I can know how to manage it better.
Okay.
Did she answer it?
I don't know. Let me see. Did I see it? I saw someone get gloved last night with just taps and one rose, 4 points. Oh.
Wait, I didn't see that.
Yes, I did. I don't know what happened there. They got a glove for that for 4 points, and they won with 4 points. So the other person had 0. 4 points. Nika, that don't even sound right. I'm not even letting you say that.
4 points. So what? The other person had 0 and they had 4 and they had power. They got hammers too.
Nika, I ain't going for that.
I don't know because I witnessed Coach Chantel did not get them. She needed them.
Bubble 3 that got 4 points. It was Bubble 3. What does that mean? Bubble 3 got 4 points.
Oh, you talking about?
But the points, I'm saying the overall points in the room. I'm saying like the overall points for what happened in that match. So you're saying the 3 people got power ups. So what was the overall points for the match?
The person gave like 3 roses, but because the person won, they still got power ups. Is that what you mean? Because that does happen. If you have like the 3 seats and the top MVP gave like 1,000 or 100.
That's what I'm saying.
The other 2 people might have given 1 or 2. But
they still got power ups.
People in the room, so they will get power ups because they were part of the lineup. So yes. But
Nika, don't be mad at us. What does that mean? Nika, I said that with attitude in my head, like, okay, I'm not talking about this stuff anymore. It's frustrating. Everyone on their own journey with it. That's the way you said it.
I know my friend is going through something. It's okay, love. Look, Well, let's talk about it. Come on tonight and let's talk live, and so that we could just talk it through. I want to understand it too because I know that it. I've seen it work opposite. So if you've seen it work a different way, then yeah, it is confusing, Nika Grace. It is.
Yeah.
Especially you have not yet battled. We want to get you on the battlefield, friend. Won't you join us tonight on the battlefield?
Yeah. No, so just for clarity point, I'm saying your overall points. Your overall points has to be at least 100, and you probably want to be closer to 200 for the live host. Now, the people in your boxes, if you got 100 plus points, the people in your boxes, those top three people, your MVP and your one and two, your 2 and 3 seats, potentially should get power ups. That's what I'm saying. So I wasn't talking about each individual seat in terms of their points they put out, but I was talking about your overall points that you got for the match. That's what I meant by that. So just kind of keep that in mind. TikTok actually says that for the matches, you're supposed to get 100 points.
Yeah.
That is kind of a rule. Even when you do the campaigns and you do any of the matches, the rule is that you put up at least 100 points. It doesn't matter if you're the opponent or the other person, you're supposed to put up 100 points for that match to officially count. And so even with these campaigns we're doing for Saturday, they have to be 100 points. So I would say practice getting at least 100 points as the live host, as the person competing for with that match, so that you can get it to count. And then power ups ideally should happen for your people.
Just come up tonight. I'll be on at 7. So, I'll do my regular live at 7 first. So you could come and we could chat before the battles begin at 8. So just join me tonight and we can talk it out. Because it is easier to be able to talk it as opposed to put it in the comments. Especially you never know what's being filtered, so there might be broken pieces. And yes, it's not easy. Battling is not hard, but it's not easy either because there's a lot of complexity that could be happening depending on the types of battles and all the things. So yeah, just join me at 7 p.m. We'll talk, we'll chat like we do, how we do when we do, and hopefully I can answer your questions like that. And then for those who are interested in doing the battles tonight, whether you're trying to get power ups for tomorrow or not, or just joining the 3-way or the 4-way, just put it in school and let me know specifically, very detailed for me. I am a detail-oriented individual, okay? So just let me know your time zone, your time interest, and let me know which type you're trying to do, and we'll take you from there. And we're gonna have a good time because I gotta make sure I get y'all out the way because I gotta be an artist tonight and I have to focus. I'm an artist.
Okay.
I just gotta rest. I gotta rest my fingers.
All right. So thank you so much, Coach Jesse. And you, your artist is your after party live. Is that what you're talking about? The after party.
I'm doing my I'm painting as an artist. And I might do trivia too. But I am gonna definitely be pals, not oh Lord. Okay.
He said, "Excuse me." Black Lord says, "Excuse me. Am I invited?" You are invited. You just join.
After party. There's an after party happening in my room, and it's called where the artist goes to work. The artistic part comes out. Like I'm really good with art and everything. Yeah.
Okay.
People who said opposite, but they're lying. And no, my daughter will not be here tonight. She don't even know about it.
You said she isn't.
Who lying? Who lying? Nick and Gray.
No, you aren't.
I am. Not a no. I am an artist. Y'all see the artwork in my office every time I go live. I did those things. I did that. You mean wow. Just they're so good. They'll see tonight. I'm gonna be better this week because I had time to rest my fingers. Yeah, that's it. And guys, make sure you come to the Fab Lab because the Fab Lab is about to open. Now she might not open until 12:30 because Pretty Destiny's getting dressed.
Okay.
Your daughter needs to do the live. She's very personable. Oh, excuse me, what about me? She gets it from her mama. You gotta come, Doc. I know you be strolling the streets, but you gotta stop by because it was a lot of fun.
All right, friend. Not to do your live, to do her own. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I know. I tried to get her to do lives too. She got live access, but she be acting like she got such a busy life. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll try. You tell her if she be there tonight, because I'm sure if she sees me painting, she's gonna think it's time for her to chime in.
Okay.
I might lock the office door. I don't know. We'll see.
All right, friends. So we'll keep it moving when it comes to tonight, friends, and learn. We'll see who can possibly participate. And that's in your room. That's where we're starting.
Yes, and hopefully we'll have all of that sorted out by the 4 o'clock live. So
Okay.
So that we can really have a good game plan for tonight.
Okay. All right, friend. Take care. You said Paul said Paul said a body of water and you called it a bridge. I love it.
They're gossiping. They're just gossiping now.
Okay. Oh Lord, y'all are so funny. Y'all are hilarious. You said they just talking. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you so much, Yolanda. All right, friends. So we will be in these TikTok streets tonight. Friends and learn. Come out, support. Um, Definitely come out and support if you are intending to support one of our great creators tomorrow. So definitely, if you could do both, that would be awesome. If not, folks, understand. So come out tonight and just kind of show some love tonight too. All right, so I'm gonna see you guys back at 4 o'clock. It's 12:30 now. There cannot be another creator agency that's funnier than us. Oh, you're so sweet. Well, what is the time again tomorrow? I should know this. Tomorrow, yes, you should know this. You signed up. Wait a minute. Tomorrow 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Eastern. And you need to start your live probably about 20 minutes before that, 15, 20 minutes before that, because the 6 p.m.'s time is the start time for the battle. So you want to have your room a little activated, sharing it out, doing all the things beforehand. So that's what you want to do. Yeah. Yeah, definitely go in and make sure you share with your community and let them know you are doing a breast cancer awareness battle. And just, promote it as much as you can. All right, friends, I will see you guys back at 4. Appreciate everybody coming in. HD, Gemini Sun, thank you so much, friend, for popping in. We're about to head out. I appreciate you joining. So when we come back at 4, so I started this live by doing a poll. And we went all over the world in terms of getting to the content creation, but you guys got that piece. Tonight, we'll do some TikTok shop conversation. Thank you so much. We'll do TikTok shop conversation on how to get shop and then what you do once you get shop. So we'll have that conversation, and then I'll actually, are you on YT? I am. This whole time I've been on YT. Hi, YT. Yeah. Nika, you needed it because of what I talked about with the content. I probably could have done better with showing it so that the YT screen saw some of it. I don't know if I showed much, if that's what you were looking to get. You said I was late. Oh, okay. Yeah, you might have missed because I'll do it this afternoon too, but I used my little, I'll show it to you real quick. I had a custom poll that I put out there real quick. Let me show it to you. So I'm just going to do 1 minute. So it popped up here. And so you guys can click it and vote. And so that's what I did. I did that for 1 minute and it was sitting up there. So the TikTok universe covered it. But so it was a little poll. People voted and voted for what we wanted to discuss. And content creation won. So that's how this conversation happened. Can you make this replay available to super fans? Can I make this replay available to super fans? Can I make this replay available to super fans? I missed a lot of the content creation conversation. Did you? You got me thinking, pals. Can I make the replay available to super fans? I wonder if that is a feature. Are you saying as a feature, can I do it? I need to check. For some reason, I'm thinking, does she, let me check. Where's Trisha? Trisha T? I don't know. She was in the streets yesterday. And then the poll results pops up on your screen. It just popped up on my screen. She was in the streets yesterday. Maybe she had to work. You know, she works remote, but she works. So I didn't see Trisha T. I don't think I did today. Okay, let me see if I can make this available for super fans. Now you got me thinking. I may even have to contact Five Wellness Woman to see what is she clicking. Is she automatically making it turn on? Is she doing something manually to send it out? I don't know the answer to that. No, I missed it. Black Lotus comment. Black Lotus comment. I'm truly sorry I didn't mean to ask so many questions, but I thank you for helping. Oh, I missed that comment. Girl, you know better than that. Yes, no, you know I'm going to answer questions. That's what I like. I tell you that all the time. I love the questions because that gives me stuff to talk about. I mean, I use y'all questions in the engagement a lot to kind of drive my, it helps us all. Yes, yes, it helps all of us. It helps me in particular because I'm like, okay, well, let me give the people what they want. Let me give them what they want. And so in that way, I don't have to come up with anything because you guys help me. So please, please, please ask your questions. Please ask your questions. And as you can tell, if there's something I'm talking about, I'll be like, let me get to that question in a second. So I'm always answer. You know I'm an answer unless I forget. It's not on purpose though. We could do a week on content. I know we could. Content is definitely a thing. Content is a thing, and you know, it's everybody tackles it differently. You know, I showed you guys some time back when I was showing shop videos where you can have videos and images in your camera roll, and if you pull them up, TikTok will create a little mini montage for you, so that way you don't have to do as much editing, which is helpful. So that's another way to do it. But yeah. So ask your question. Who said that who said that there's a fire week of content on? Yes or yes. You want content too? We could. I don't know, y'all. Content. Content. but you got to do the content. You got to do the content. So yeah, it could be a whole conversation. And obviously, we could probably spend some time even in our Zoom meeting on Sunday, just making it more of content creation tips, some other stuff like that, or maybe the beginners conversation. So it could be some content creation stuff there too. So yeah, there's definitely room for all of it. All right, my dear friends, I appreciate everybody who's here. TikTok has me clocked at 2 hours and 18 minutes. We got 5 new followers, so that was good. So I hit that threshold. Nicole content is amazing and teaching content. Yes, she's in it all the time. Dr. Lisa emailed me the link. I did. Did you go to your spam? Let me know if you didn't get it. I'm gonna forward you again what I sent. It's coming back out. I'm just gonna hit reply and say this is the link, because you got it, friend. You got it. I'm looking at it right now. Literally. The email that ends with 1985. So Gmail 1985, and it has the beginning part. Starts with a K. That's the one I sent. Yeah, I sent you to that one. If anyone wants additional support or a deep dive. Yeah, for Nicole. Yeah. Let me know if you don't get it. Again, I'm sending it right now. And I literally manually typed it in. Thank you all all for coming in. Appreciate you all. Let me know. Hey, Nookie, how are you? Okay. Not everything is one thing, but at any rate, all you learned is another. That is so true. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for being here. The home five. Thank you so much for being here. Nikki, how's everything going, friend? Appreciate you as well for joining the live. Let me know if you have any questions, friend. Okay. All right, I hit send. It is out there in the universe. Nikki, thanks for the shares, friend. I appreciate you. You know what? I'm about to head out, and I am heading out because what is your live about? My live, we were talking about Creator Network Agency. Spent some time there talking about the agency. No, I checked spam. I just resent it, so let me know if it's at the top of your inbox. I just resent it, and so what so I missed it. Yes. So the agency, I'm gonna be back at 4 p.m. Eastern. The link to the agency is in the corner here, and it's also, if you click my profile twice, it'll be in my profile as well. Today, when I do the 4 o'clock, I'm gonna make it a shop conversation, so I'll probably have the shopping cart on. But if you are interested in the agency, you are more than welcome to join. It's a free program. It's TikTok's Creator Network program. And TikTok pays agencies, so TikTok pays you, they pay the agency. So let me know if you have any questions. The agency full of support. I go live twice a day. Also go do a Zoom meeting. We have a school platform. We do content. Not content. We do group chats as well. Did I see Deals? Hold on one second. Deals, hi friend. Hello. Hold on one second. You said, okay, Powerpuff is beautiful. Thank you so much. Powerpuff girl. Okay, maybe her email was entered incorrectly. I'm looking at what was sent. It said, what is the agency? Launch Your Income Agency. Launch Your Income Agency. So yes, let me know if you have questions. Do you go live already? I'm looking at your profile. It says the Han Live. Yes, Queen. It says that 5:30 a.m. and 9 p.m. Monday through Friday Eastern. High quality engager. Look at you, Mom Crafter, go getter. Spreading, I think, love. $54.99 away from flying in. Look at you. Yes. All right. Love the hair. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Iridescent in here. Deals over the top. Yeah, I'm assuming it was inputted correctly. Hopefully it's okay. Later, I need a refresher on starting a regular live and switching to shoppable. Okay, so I can't do it now because the link for the agency won't allow me to switch it. But essentially, your shopping bag is there. It may be under your business suite. You just click TikTok Shop and turn it on and add products. Yeah. So right now, if I had not had my link, and that happened the other day, I thought my link was on and I didn't cut it on. I forgot to. So when I started the live, I looked down. I was like, wait a minute, I don't have my link on. I saw the shopping option. I turned it on. Question, Nika, what's your question, friend? Let me know your question. And Lahan, let me know if you have any questions about the agency. Again, we got a community of supporters. We're 118 people. Very supportive community. I'm hands-on. I want to see people grow. I want to see people win. That's it. I just want to see y'all win. Y'all win. TikTok wins. I win. We all win. So that's the way I see it. But if obviously, if you're not going live, if people are not going live, then that's not going to happen. Let's see. Thank you. I have to practice. Yeah. Yes, I will tune in at 4. I'm looking for an agency too. Okay, perfect, perfect. Come on in and join the community. You can learn from other people in the agency. And if you have questions, you can message me. I'm happy to answer questions. Did you see my okay for 1 o'clock today? I did not. So you want to meet? I did not. I did not see your okay. You said let me check. That's the last thing I saw. You said let me check. Um, so yeah, I need to get off then. Okay, TikTok filtered the house today. TikTok filtering the house today. TikTok filtering? Really? Thank you all for coming in. Iridescent, give me a second. I'm gonna send you an email. So now I need to schedule us because I didn't have a schedule. But I can meet, not a problem. Let's see. How to find your email. And I do one-on-ones. So that's the other thing. I do one-on-ones. We will chat. I see you, friend. So I got you. So I'm gonna send you a Zoom link for us to meet. Okay. So I'm gonna head off in a second. Let me know if there's any final questions. And we'll talk. Hope it's reachable. What's reachable? I missed something. Hope it's reachable. Something I filtered. Let's see. Let me know what reachable meant, friend. I missed it. And then Iridescent, I'm sending you my Zoom meeting today. (1 p.m. Eastern. And then we'll go from there. Okay. So I'm gonna send it to you once I get off the live. Coach Randall, you said I'm not satisfied with my analytics, so I have to make changes. You have to make some changes. Okay. Okay. Let me know if you want to talk again, Coach Rhonda. I'm happy to meet with you as well. Again, accept my apologies. Is there anything else I have to do to be part of your agency? Black Lotus, you an agency? You're an agency? What you mean? Did you do my webpage? Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Maybe I didn't get the webpage. Did I get a webpage? I don't think I got your email. Message me your email. Let me double check. You don't have to do it here. But message me because I don't know if you did my webpage. That's what you would need to do. I feel so alone. I didn't think that I was anyone else here talking about what they want to talk. Black Lotus, send me an email, send me a message to make sure I have your email in my database. I think for some reason I want to double check if I have your email. Tell TikTok to make a soup gift. It's cold now. I live in Florida. TikTok be like, girl, you live in Florida. I thought she was part of it. She is part of the agency. She definitely is. Is that a different Black Lotus? I know Black Lotus. What's going on? It's 100 degrees here today. I know. Okay. I did not the link yet for your email. You messaged Black Lotus. Let me know if you got it. Qatar. No soup for me. I know, no soup. TikTok be like, girl, stop. You live in Florida. Don't do that. Black Lotus, let me know if you need some help, friend. Let me know if you said I did not. Okay, I need for you, Qatar America, to send me your email again, because your email was KH, and and it ended with 1985. So check and see if please send it to me. I did twice. So let's check your email again. Send me your email in the inbox one more time, just to make sure I'm not missing a letter or a number. But I've sent it twice now. So I'm Okay, thank you, and that that it is me. Okay, okay, just checking Black Lotus. Like, wait a minute. Thanks, friend, for your support. You guys are welcome. Hey, favorite. Okay, tick. That's what I meant before. um, yeah, yeah. Make sure I have the right email, Qatar. I mean, all I could do is just use what I received. So I'll take a look and make sure once I get off that I'm not resending it to the wrong address. But I'm yeah. Thank you, fam. I do appreciate you guys. I really do. I'm always here. I love being here. You're so sweet. I appreciate you, friend. You know we got you. Let me know though. Send me your email too, Black Lotus, just to make sure. Yeah, collect your points. Favorite, how are you, favorite? You're gonna be in the TikTok streets tonight. Let us know if you're gonna be in Coach Jesse's room. She's looking at doing Friends and Learn. So let us know, and let us know if you're going live soon. I know you've been busy though. All right, collect your points, everybody. We will be back at 4. I gotta meet with my friend Iridescent. I want to make sure she's good, and I will be back at 4 o'clock. Okay. All right, everybody. Appreciate you all. Take care. Okay. All right. Take care. Bye bye. All right, my friends on the YT. See y'all later. All right. Bye bye.